All right, man. Guess what tonight is? It's Friday night drink in hand. Hey, you know what your boy drinking? Agua, because you know what I'm doing for the next several weeks. But at the end of the day, whatever you drinking, let your boy know. I don't care if your favorite elixir, gin juice, old school gin and juice. I don't care if it's ignorant juice. I don't care if it's Jim Beam. I don't care if you got Ripple, Brass Monkey, throwback. I don't care if you got champagne or champipple, that golden champagne from back in the day. I don't care if you're drinking Cisco. Yeah, I'm going to hit you with the throwbacks tonight. Cisco. I don't care if you got the strongest vodka you can find. Whiskey, bring it on. Whatever you drinking tonight, enjoy yourself. I don't care if it's healthy. I don't care if it's a smoothie, a green drink, a purple drink. You got some beet juice off in there. Just tonight is Friday night, drink in hand. We got a great topic tonight. I've been thinking about this topic for a few weeks, and I've been trying to put it together just right. This topic is about rejection. If you have walked this planet in the dating arena at all, in these here North America or in South America, and you have dated, you have had to deal with that wonderful word known as rejection. You can't have them all. We ain't gonna get them all, fellas. I know we want to smash everyone we see that we're interested in, but there are times when we have to deal with rejection. But the key thing is how the woman is rejecting you in North America is having a great impact on some of us on what we think rejection is in South America, in Southeast Asia, in Central America, in Africa. We assume a lot of times that the women in other countries gonna talk to us dirty, gonna disrespect us. How many times have we who have worked so hard, you got your money up, you're smelling good, you're looking good, feeling good about yourself. It's a Friday, you're just getting off work or you're going to lunch. You see someone that you're interested in, you approach them and they reject you so disrespectfully that you think to yourself, does this woman know who the hell I am? Does she know how much work I put in to become the man who I am? And you just go, it's one thing to say, no, I got you, baby. But how you women in the States are disrespectfully rejecting us in a disrespectful way? Do you know how much work it took to become the person who I am? Sometimes you get rejected. You just offended at the fact that a person don't know who the hell they rejecting. But then you take trips to South America. I think I'm freezing a little bit, guys. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me know if I'm freezing. Then you take trips to South America or other locations. Yeah, I'm freezing. Let me change that router real quick. Let's get that better. I'm gonna freeze for a second, guys. I'm gonna change this router. Yeah, we want this to be a good night. I'm looking. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, cool. Perfecto. All right. Now, as I was saying, so when we come to other countries, we have a subconscious assumption that that's how other women are going to treat us, like American women treat us. I'm talking to my black brothers, my white brothers. I'm talking to my Asian brothers that got some crazy rejections in the States. I'm talking to purple brothers, off gray and green brothers. All of us go through this nasty form of rejection style. I'm Miss Independent style. I don't need a man style of rejection in the United States, to where men are like, I ain't about to put myself through this. I'm done. Some men get rejected so much in the States We sit back and now we smashing fat chicks. Because the chicks we want are so mouthy and so disrespectful that you like, you know what? Let me go and call Big Shirley over here, get drunk and smash her tonight. I hear it. I think I'm still freezing. I wonder why am I freezing? Maybe because I'm not connected. Let's see. It does not have me connected. Let me see. Let me go back. I'm trying to make sure we got everything right, guys, because it's going to be a real good topic. Okay, there we go. There we go. That should be it. All right, cool. So, but before we go deep off into this topic of how to realize, guys, some of you guys ask me this question and ask other YouTubers, Andre, where do you find the good women? Some of you guys sincerely are looking for where the good women are. And some of you guys are looking for, Andre, where do you find the women that don't reject us with the disrespect that women in the United States do? I hear that sometimes when I hear what you guys are saying. You guys aren't looking for the easy women. You're not looking for that. You're just looking for somebody that's going to be respectful. And if they got a man, okay, cool. But if they don't have a man and they just aren't interested, you don't want somebody to just be talking all crazy to you like you owe them something. Like you owe them something. So we're going to be talking about, hey, brothers, there's a difference between North America. So I do not know what's going on with my router that's got me freezing. I'm going to have to switch it one more time if I keep on seeing myself freeze. Okay, that's enough of that freezing. I'm going to switch it one more time, guys. So I'm going to freeze one to see if that helps. Then I'm going to switch it one more time. I got one more router move to make. Because I'm connected. Okay, so let's see how that works. And I'm going to close some of these windows out. That might help too. Think that might help? That might help, Drake. Let me close some of these windows out that I don't need. That'll help. Okay. So here we go. Looking better. Thank you guys for your patience. Let's do the shout outs right now, such as my man Stefano was in the building. TGIF mi gente. He said, you're drinking hand ready for the night. Make sure that you don't forget to hit that like button. We got 29 people in here, 29 survivors. On your way in, hit that like button. Keep it clean in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to my man Charles is in the building. Yo, yo, yo. Just like my man Black Scorpion is in the building, coming from the Shaolin Temple. The Black Scorpion from the five deadly denims. Gabrielle's in the building as well. Salute to everyone. My man is in the building. Them quicker letter I, PPI. The Mississippi boys at it again. Oh yeah, my man is in the building. He said, let's go. Roderick is in the building representing. Have a drink in hand. Yeah. We got my uncle in the building. Ghostface Jeff. Is Friday, drink in hand. Let's go. We got a great topic tonight. And I'm still freezing for some particular reason. Okay. I'm going to change the router one more time, see what's happening. Let's see if this helps. Okay, let me know if that helps. Because I know I'm froze. I froze for a split second. It looks like I'm still kind of frozen. Let's see if that helps at all. I'm gonna go back to giving the shout outs. All right, Broderick says, let's go. Black Scorpion's in the building. EMB, my boy, is in the building representing as well. We got Elvis representing. He said, what is up, Dre? Rejection is overcome by getting another girlfriend. Preach, Pastor, preach. Period. We're going to be talking about that. That's a good point. Let's make sure we got everything up to par. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, cool. Steve's in the building. Peace, family. All right. Blade Runner, can't be a live stream without Blade Runner being here, as well as DJ Dean is in the building. He said, what's up, my brother? How you doing today? I'm doing great, man. Great day, blessed week. A lot of consultations with some of you guys. We got a chance to start working on a few more visas with some other guys. So I'm so excited for you guys getting your digital nomad Colombian visas. I won't even lie. I cannot even lie. I'm excited for you brothers, man. I really am. This is going to be a great year to see some of you guys coming down here, focusing on being down here more than 90 days or 120 days. The Shade Tree Philosopher. I like that name. Salute to them fellas in the from the 602 and the 601 in the building representing. All right. My man's in the building, Mr. B Traveler himself. Brian from B-More in the building. What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian? Shout out to you, man. LaFrance is in the building. He says, hey, Andre, it's freezing in the intermediate. Minimal here in San Antonio, Texas. Them Texas boys out again. Texas, they do everything big in Texas. He say, this is LaFrance. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to where it's not freezing as much anymore. So I think I'm looking good so far. Thank you guys for being patient with me when it's come to getting the Wi-Fi set up. Monk Mode 1 is in the building, man. I love that picture, man. I ain't gonna even lie. Love when I'm seeing people in love. I love seeing people in love, man. When you happy with your life, you happy when other people's lives are blessed too. But when you ain't happy with your life, you a hater. You a hater on other people's lives. How come he got love and I don't? But I'm happy. I'm happy when I see other brothers happy. Shout out to my man Mike is in the building. Also, Dre, you on that drink tonight? Yeah, I'm on that drink tonight. No, I'm just drinking water tonight. Agua. Yeah, I know I'm on the 75-day challenge. I got another 40 days to go. And Mike says, good evening. Mike T is in the building. Shout out to Mike. Good evening, Dre, in the chat. We got 47 in the building. We need 47 likes. I like you. Make sure you like us too. Now, guys, tonight's topic is very important when it comes to getting to know women in Brazil, getting to know women in Peru, whether you are in Vietnam, Tanzania, whether you are in Angola, I don't care where you are, Mozambique. Expect that when you approach a female, that statistic, the law of ratio, if you approach 5 women, at least 1 or 2 might just reject you. But the topic for tonight is to let you know that you guys can be comfortable when it comes to being rejected in most countries outside the West. I'm gonna say that again. When it comes to being rejected, if you approach 5 women and 2 say, I ain't interested, how they reject you will have an impact on you just as much as how women reject you in the States. There are 4 reasons, 4 major reasons why women reject us. But here's the point: in the States, it is so, I can't count on my hands and toes how many times a woman has disrespectfully rejected your boy. I wasn't coming to them with no disrespect. I had one female tell me, if you want my number, you want the number of a bitch, and I'm a bitch. I'm like, oh, okay. I've had women before I could get 2 words out of my mouth, I got a man, or they play LGBTQ. I'm gay. But wait, whoa. I ain't said nothing yet, sister. I could have been asking you for directions to the closest Popeyes, even though I don't eat chicken. But my point is, I could have been, shout out to my man Jay Fleming in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to this man's channel, doing great work. I could have been asking where the closest Kentucky Fried Chicken is or Popeye's chicken. Before you can get your words out your mouth in the States, women already have a patent form of disrespectful rejection already lined up in their mind. And don't let it be with a girlfriend. How many times have you guys gone out in public, met a female, she might be slightly interested in you, and you get rejected by the girlfriend? She with me. We came together, we leave together. Ain't nobody talking to the girlfriend. Rejection, disrespectful. And then you go to other countries. I'm going to tell you guys something, in all sincerity, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong or confirm it. I have yet to see somebody be rejected coming from another country, us foreigners, disrespectfully on the level that women in the West do. I haven't seen any of you guys come down here and go to Medellin and say, man, the Medellin women so disrespectful. I haven't heard y'all say that. And I'm not talking about pay for play. I'm not talking about party girls. I'm talking about you guys that approach regular women. I have yet to hear you guys say that she looked at me with a snarl like women do in the West. Blade Runner said, not at all. And I hear you guys stories from around the world. I mean, I hear you guys stories from when you were in Germany. I just finished doing a consultation with a brother that was up in Iceland, getting it in Iceland. He like, boy, if you a brother in Iceland, he said, man, you running through. He said, man, the wives are asking the husbands, can they go up there and get with the brother man? But then you go back to the States. And no matter what race, creed, or color, if you walk up to at least 5 or 10 women, at least 2 of them gonna be so disrespectful. And that has an impact on us. We might want to lie and say, well, I got money, I got a car, I'm balling, I got a great job. The way she talked to me, well, F you, chick. If you don't want me, the next chick will. That's cool. But when we lay down on our pillow at night, sometimes, every once in a while, some of those rejections sting. And the women purposely say it to sting. I've had some stingers in my life. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all can handle the mouthiness of many of the women in the United States. Most of them I can handle, but there's some of them, they give rejection so bad. Some of that stuff stings. And you be wondering why you at work 5 days later on a lunch break, you ain't even thinking about that. And all of a sudden it just pop in your mind that moment 3 days ago, 5 days ago, when that one female rejected you in such a disrespectful way. And you thinking to yourself like, boy, they better thank God for the police. The way she talked to me, she don't know me, I don't know her. And she looked up and down at me like I owe her $6,000. And then they wonder why we don't open up doors anymore, why we don't court anymore in the United States. Why men don't say anything? Because women in the United States, no matter what race, there's a pool. Not all, but there is enough women in the United States that reject us so disrespectfully that it has an impact on whether we want to approach the next few women or not. Well, you can't blame me for what she did. Yeah, but I don't need to put myself, I ain't got to walk out in the streets either to get hit by a car either, to recognize my body ain't built for bouncing off cars. And like I said, that's not every woman in the States. There's some good women that will never disrespect men or themselves. But the reason why I'm talking about this topic, guys, is very important, very important. Some of you guys are so nervous when you get to Colombia. It's not about the language that you don't know that much Spanish. It's not that. Nope. You use that as your excuse. Some of y'all goes directly to pay for play. I'm gonna bust your head. You ready? You know me when I put this glass up. Shout out to Jamon in the building. And my man Los. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Crypto TV in the building. All right, brother. Shout out to Armand. He said, do you know when the universe is saying when you need to improve? You know, he said, you know how when the universe is saying you need to improve who you are and you need to talk to different one. True. When you get rejected. That's true. I got that written down too. It's kind of funny that you would say that. I actually got that written down as one of the things that how to handle rejection in every country. There's a way to handle rejection that's kind of universal. And so some of you guys go directly to pay for play. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna bust your head. Some of you subconsciously go to pay for play, not because you ain't got that much time. We use the excuse of like, yeah, I'm gonna go be here 5 days. I need to get it in. Some of y'all, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you the secret to some of y'all that ain't nobody talking about. Some of us go directly to pay for play because we've been tarnished so bad with rejection and disrespectful rejection from mediocre chicks in the States. I'm gonna say that again. We get rejected by females that would be 3s in other countries, and they may be a 6 or a 7 or an 8 in the States, but drop that heifer in another country, you wouldn't take 3 seconds to talk to her. But since you stuck with 70% obesity in the United States, for example, you think that this one that would be a 3 around the world is a 7 because she looks 7-ish in the United States. And you got rejected by a 3. And so now you come to Colombia and you want to walk up on that Venezuelan over there. And you know, no matter where she go in the world, she's a solid 7, solid 9. So you like, if a 3 talk to me like that, would a 7 and a 9 in South America talk to me like that? And so in order to keep yourself from going through what you went through in the States, you go directly and pull your wallet out and get paid for play. Forget all that headache. I ain't got to deal with it. And for many of y'all, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. The gamble ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth sitting back, like I always say, looking for a good woman in the United States is like looking for a golden needle in a barn full of needles. Oh, you're going to get stuck up. You're going to be bleeding all over the place. Oh, yeah. That golden needle is right over there on the other side of the barn in the middle of it. All nothing but needles all on the floor. Barn full of needles stacked high. And the needle that you want to get, the golden one, the special lady in the United States, she right there in the middle of a bunch of needles. Like Jeffrey said, my uncle, rusty needles. So I don't blame some of you dudes when you come to Brazil and you think like, man, listen, I'm just going for party girls and I'm just going for pay for play. I'm going for the nastiest, freakiest female that just, she give it up to everybody easy anyway. And she found it in half the women in the United States. That's all I'm looking for anyway, Dre. I ain't looking for nobody special. But I'm talking to you brothers that kind of like, Dre, where all the good women at? I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of us that if I picked you up from the airport and took you directly to where all the good women are, a lot of you guys ain't gonna say nothing to them. Because you think, once again, if that 3 in the United States talk greasy to me, how is this 7 or 8 in South America, in Europe, in Thailand gonna talk to me? And so you don't say nothing to her. And she might be sweet as bear meat, and you don't say nothing to her. I want to let you guys know now, and Los can attest to this, and all you other guys that travel with your passports can attest to this. Most women in the world are not disrespectful if they say no to you. Whether it be a dance, whether it be a date, whether it be exchanging numbers, whether it be exchanging your social media information. Most women, I can at least attest for Colombia, and some of you guys can co-sign for me. Most women do not disrespect you. If they got a man, they don't talk nasty to you because they got a Colombia women, they kind of bashful when they say no. Do you know one of the reasons? I'm gonna bust your head open. I found this out a few years ago. Do you know that one of the reasons why Colombians flake each other? Colombians are such an emotional people and so altruistic, meaning that they feel the emotions of other people and care about another person. They would rather flake you than to tell you no. They do that to their mama, cousins, granddaddy, get everybody. You are not alone, bro. If you think that she flaked you on that little get-together date and you did something wrong, nope, that's Colombians. But I'm hurt because she flaked me. Yeah, but she ain't around to see it. See, if she say no right in front of you, she right there. They just do not play that it's when they tell you they got a man, it's kind of like a bashful, like I got somebody. It's almost like a little bashful, little dainty. No matter how old she is, I've got somebody. Oh, I'm with someone. Oh, no, thank you, no gracias. Anytime I ask for a dance, just a dance, even a woman that didn't feel like dancing, it was always, she looked me in my eyes. It was always respectful with her no. Not right now, thank you. I remember I walked over to we were in an expensive club here, and I saw these 5 hot chicks sitting there. My song came on, and so I walk all the way to the other side of the room. No matter how hot the chicks were, and I asked one of them for a dance, and she looked up at me with the just most innocence, all 9s and 10s, and she said, "No, thank you, not right now, maybe later." And I walked over and picked somebody else up that was just as hot as she was and got on the dance floor. Walk, unless you are Dexter St. Jock that's been in the gym, you got a 6-pack, you 6'6", you got money, and you coming from the velvet rope side of life. Let you walk over to 6 hot chicks sitting by themselves, getting drunk in the club in the United States, and just walk over there and I dare your ass to ask for a dance. Boy, you gonna be talked about so bad before you walk back over to the other side. You ain't gonna ask no. Like I said, I asked somebody else to dance. Boy, in the United States, they'd have talked about us so bad. You ain't part of the behind the rope. You ain't got you ain't popping bottles. You ain't got the custom couch. You ain't this. Some of you dudes you go to the clubs in New York. If you don't go behind the velvet rope to sit down and pop bottles, you feel like a nothing because the women in the United States treat you like nothing. So now you got to get to the VIP section. You got to pop bottles. You got to have the sparklers coming up with a liquor it only costs $14 for that liquor, but they make you paying $3,000 or $250 for that liquor because they didn't put some sparklers on it, and they walked over to your section, and now the ladies coming your way. Half of y'all pay for VIP because in the regular section, your ass would have got rejected, just like the rest of us that are in the regular section. And you can't handle rejection, just like most men ain't built to handle rejection. None of us want rejection. We human beings. And then you come to Colombia, and the chicks that are regular, everyday chicks that look better than everything that was behind that damn velvet rope in New York. She working as a waitress in a mom and pop restaurant. and she's so quick to give you her phone number and looking forward to you reaching out to her so y'all can hang out later on that day. How women in one country reject you. I want you guys to get, I promise you, I'm giving you some secrets. How women in one country treat you is not how women in most countries treat you. I have yet to hear some of you guys say, I went to Spain and the women in Spain were just so damn disrespectful. Some of you guys say France. You know, they say just no matter who it is, if you don't know French, they kind of funny style. So we can't talk about France. But none of y'all have said I went to Italy or Spain or Sweden or Norway and I was the only brother there and them women talk to me with so much disrespect. None of y'all say that. But it's so easy for us to if we sat back and we just I put a link up, all of us could walk up here and tell a story of how disrespectful a woman in Canada talked to you, a woman in United States talked to you, a woman in UK, or a woman in parts of other parts of the states, the United States, how fucking respectful they talk to you. No matter how successful you are as a man, you like, man, baby, all you had to say was no. All that extra looking at me like, what the? I'm independent. I own 3 Porsches and ski weed. I don't give a fuck about your ski weed. We don't care nothing about that. How you talk to me as a man? Do you not realize when we strip all your degrees away and your 5-bedroom mansion on the other side of Tampa? And Wesley Chapel, shout out to Tampa and Wesley Chapel, Riverview, Bradenton area. When we strip away all that you've acquired in Atlanta, all that you've acquired in Oakland, California, or in your loft that you own in downtown Chicago, strip it all away. You a woman and I'm a man. I was walking and ruling this planet long before you came along. If you don't respect me for nothing else, you don't talk to me like you're a man if you ain't a man. That's what probably pisses us off the most. I can't knock you upside the head like you're a man, because, guys, tell me I'm lying. There are men that don't even like you, that face to face won't talk greasy to you as bad as some of these women in the United States. This brother can't stand your guts. You don't favor him at all, but y'all will still respect the manhood that's involved in each one of you. A woman will talk to you as if she your height, she your weight, she got fight skills like you, she got skin thick enough to take blows like you do. She can handle the elements like your body is built to handle the elements. They talk crazy. You be wanting to remind them, bitch, do you not realize you are 5'1"? I am 6'6". My fucking foot is longer than your height. That's how you be feeling. But you like, you know what? It ain't worth it. I'm on my lunch break. I'm cool. All right, little sis, let me let you go about your business. And they still be rat like little ass dogs while you walking away. This nigga had the audacity to walk up to me and ask me, how the fuck you come here? I told him I got a man. He talking about let's be friends. And you be thinking to yourself, never again. Never again. And as soon as you see another one of them ski weed chicks, you be like, you know what? I'm in the last ski weed bitch that I walked up on and tried to give a chance. Never again. Or the last time you walked up on a regular chick, she wasn't even. This is the part that pisses you off the most too. When you walk up on a regular chick, she not even hot for chicks in the United States. She just regular. She might have a cool personality, and you giving her a chance, and she got the audacity to look at you like, So now in the States, you got fat chicks looking at you like, you got chicks that are 3s around the world, but they think they 7s in the States looking at you like, you got chicks that are 1 who think that they are 5 in the States looking at you like, wait a minute, chick, I'm giving you a chance. I'm the hot one that stay in LA Fitness 5 days a week. I'm the one that got all the degrees. I'm the one that got the cologne collection. I'm the one that got the nice car, and I'm living in the suburbs on the other side of the city. I'm the one with long-term investments. I'm the one that got medical bit. Heifer, do you not know who it is you turning up your lips to? I ain't Pookie from around the way. I'm Mr. Smith, Mr. Spence, Mr. Wallace, Mr. Jones, Mr. whatever your last name is. Bitch, I'm Mr. And I'm not talking about Mr. from Color Purple. I'm talking about you respect me as if you don't do nothing else, respect my maleness, my manhood, my DNA. I'm built to protect your ass if anything pop off. If a car jump up on this curve, the first thing you gonna grab is me. If you in the wintertime, how many times in the wintertime you walk with a female? She looking all cute. Y'all walking and it's winter. And she hit a pocket of ice. Who the first mother that she gonna grab? She grabbing your arm. Why? Because you built for that weight that she could hold on and pull herself back up. You built for that. She ain't grabbing her girlfriend arm next to you. She ain't grabbing her mama arm that's right there walking in that snow. No, she grabbing your arm. Why? Because your DNA had you built that if in a split second you had to go and hold her up, you built for that. You built for moments of your manhood kicking in. And a female got the audacity to talk to you with disrespect as if she is you. You know my line. Here's what we gonna do. I'm about to get a passport. Oh, y'all just going over there for the ladies. You damn right we are. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There is no shame in my game when it came to coming to another country. All my coworkers knew I don't mess with nothing in the States. And my female coworkers had everything to say. And my only line was, you damn right. That was my response. You only like Latin women. You damn, even if it wasn't true, you damn right. You don't even like women in America. You damn right. You're only going over there for the young. You damn right. Whatever they were saying, no matter what you say, they ain't gonna believe the truth. So you might as well tell women in the United States, you damn right. Let them believe what they want to believe. Stop trying to convince these females otherwise. No, that ain't why we go over there. It's some of us that's married. That ain't none of their damn business. That's none of their business. You damn right we going over there for that. Oh, cause they submissive. You damn right. Because they cook for you damn right. That was my line. But what? I was ready to put that on the t-shirt. My coworkers thought they was gonna shame me because I was going to all these other countries and enjoying the life that I deserved, and I wasn't hollering at nobody else in the States. And I was on super monk mode, making my money, and every time they turn around, I'm on a flight. Where Andre at? Girl, you know he at. He at where he is. He ain't here. He'll be back Tuesday. They knew my routine. Flight, time to go. Plus the campus that I worked for in Tampa was right by the airport, so I could leave my car in our parking lot at work. I ain't have to pay for parking. I could take an Uber from my job when I got off work and go straight to the airport, fly right on up out of here. I'm gonna get to your super chats in a minute in your comments, guys. What's my point in saying all this? There's a difference between how you're going to be treated in other countries. Take a deep breath, brothers. All these guys in the comment section that's either ex-military, all you guys that have been traveling since you were in your early 20s, all you guys that have been just recently traveling, most of us can confirm everything I'm saying. Women in other countries, take a deep breath. You do not have to worry about them talking to you like you trash. Because the first thing, they respect your manhood. Women in other countries want to be feminine. See, it ain't an end thing in the United States. Even feminine women get trashed. You a pick me. How you gonna trash a woman for wanting to be a woman? That's how bad it is in the United States. A woman in the United States will talk down. They'll put out YouTube. They'll come on TikTok and talk greasy to women that wanna be women. What the is going on in the United States? Oh, you gonna let him do? Oh, so you gotta call your man before you can go out with us, girl? That women in the United States will talk to women greasy. So I know how they talking to y'all. So that's the number one thing. Do not think that women in other countries gonna talk to you greasy like that. And if a person does, it's far and few in between. It is not the norm that a woman in Singapore is gonna be talking to you greasy. You ain't gonna see a woman in China. You ain't gonna see a woman, and even if she's not into you, let's say it's because of race, she's not into you. Guess what? She ain't gonna talk greasy to you. Her girl, she ain't gonna pull no. When last time you guys been to another country and a female say, I'm gay? When last time y'all heard that outside the United States? When last time you was in a club in another country and the female just was like, we together, we gay? That is not the norm. So I'm about to get to these comments, super chats first. And then we're going to talk about 4 areas in which most of us get rejected. Don't take it personal, bro. And then we're going to talk about what a person needs to do when it comes to how to handle when you get rejected, whether it be in the States or in another country. There's a way to handle it to where it doesn't bother you when you walk away. We've seen all the prank videos, the gold digger prank videos that they still doing. Oh, nah, oh, this your car? Whether they be real videos or fake, skits, there's a hint of truth in that. Women in the United States have mastered the art of being disrespectful to your manhood. All you dudes that's in the States, when I hear dudes in the States be trying to talk me down, oh man, it ain't that bad in the States, man. I never leave this country. This is my country. Brother, I ain't talking to you anyway. And I tell dudes that. Dudes that's so in love with the United States that you can't tell them nothing. I tell them all the time, bro, I ain't talking to you. You'll never hear what I'm saying. 72, remember I always say 68 to 72% of all Americans ain't gonna leave 50 miles away from their house. 50 freaking miles. 72%, whether it be male or females, if you were born in Philly, you're gonna die in Philly. You got a 72% chance of dying in New York. You have a 72% chance of dying in Atlanta. You ain't catching on. You got a statistics say 72% chance that you will not ever live outside of a 50 freaking mile radius of the hospital in which your black or white child was born. So most dudes I ain't even talking to. I'm talking to us brothers that use our passports on a regular basis. And some of you new dudes, don't worry about rejection, bro. You will never be, they will reject you, but they will never disrespect you. Once again, if you get rejected in Colombia, I have not seen any woman raising her voice. I ain't seen no woman look at a man like, him. I ain't seen nothing waving their heads, none of that. I'm talking about the women that got money and the women that don't. And a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you something why the women that got money reject you. Because if they got money, the dude that gave them the money is somewhere lurking. Or he didn't hire somebody to lurk. That's Colombia. If you see a woman and she that fine, you better believe it's some dollars behind her dollars. And if he ain't lurking, he got enough money to have somebody else sitting in the back of that club that she don't even know it is. He just sitting there, watching her every move. Even those women don't respect you with disrespect. Reject you with disrespect. I don't know where women in the United States got that bullshit from, but that's why we ain't talking to them no more. I be seeing the stats where women are crying on TikTok. Why don't men walk? Y'all ain't got no balls. You can't handle a strong woman. Fuck all that, them sound effects. Nobody care nothing about that, girl. Nobody care nothing about your degrees. Nobody care nothing about your house, your 3 cars, your 3 kids. We don't give about none of that. I don't own no room in your house, babe. I don't own I don't own front seat or back seat in your car. I don't own no money in your bank account, your 401ks, your Roth IRAs, your investments, your crypto. I don't own none of that. So why am I impressed with something that I don't own? That's like you sending me a picture of the Babe Ruth baseball. Oh, that's cool, but I don't own it. I'm happy for you, but I don't own it. But in other countries, I'm telling you, brothers, you will not be rejected in a disrespectful way if you get rejected. Let's talk about some ways to handle rejection and handle. Yeah, we're going to talk about how to handle rejection. Let's go to the super chats first. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Will being in the building. He said, drink in hand. I'm drinking agua and a little bit of coffee. Jamon says, talk that talk, Andre. Shame them all. Shame them all. I kid you not, bro. Bruh, y'all need to put that on t-shirt. I need to patent that. You damn right. It was no shame. Women YouTubers. I've had men YouTubers try to downplay me. How can you marry a young wife? You damn right I got a young wife. Every millionaire, billionaire, everybody that's balling out of control, everybody that got... You got Al Pacino just had his 4th child by a 29-year-old. Al Pacino is 82 years old. Shh, get the fuck. You damn right I got a young wife. To all you dudes that got women y'all age, shout out to y'all, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. But don't be hating on us, brothers, that waited around for a young one. Don't be mad at us because we got the youngie with the tight skin and the breasts are still up in the air and they still like to go to the gym and they can cook and they ain't got no attitude about life and they still like to travel and they still like to just hang out and just enjoy things. And our women still young enough to read books and understand knowledge and philosophy. Don't be mad at us because we decided to get the youngie with the big butt and the pretty ankles and the pretty toes. Don't be mad at us. Hey, we all got choices. You wanted one that was 3 or 4 years younger than you got her. Y'all want to grow old together and be that old couple that's kind of like walking down the street and everybody making postcards about y'all because y'all so cute at 109 and she 104. Enjoy it, brother. As for me, I'm the old head in this household. And it's a lot of successful men that think the exact same way that I do. Do you think Kevin Samuels was going to marry again another woman his own age? Kevin kept saying, he said, I don't deal with nothing. What Kevin said, nothing over 30. And I'm talking about, he said that about his personal dating. I don't deal with nothing over 30. Y'all can't get mad at me and Leonardo DiCaprio. I just watched a skit on YouTube that's called Leosexuals. Funny as could be. If you get a chance to look it up, just look it up. It's called Leosexuals. And it's about guys that don't date women over 25. Like Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't date, I'm sorry. My name is Kevin and I'm a Leosexual. I don't date women over 25. I say, I guess I'm a Leosexual too, huh? My woman was 23. But people will try to shame you. And your response is, that's one of the things that I can respect. I respect at a young age, Austin Holloman, when it came to any question they threw at him, Austin was basically like, you damn right. You going over there, pay those ladies and they spoil you, you damn right. You going to Brazil and just getting with women that poor, they barely know English. You damn right. You going all the way to Tanzania and you all off and you would zoom to Thailand over there with him, with them young ladies, and they making y'all grits. You damn right. Austin responses was classic. Basically, Austin kept telling him, no matter what panel he was on, Austin was basically like, damn right I am. You 100% correct. There is no denial. So yeah, don't let them shame y'all, because they'll try. Shout out to my man Will in the building for the $9.99. He said, I ain't going to nobody's country unless I got my women lined up. So I'm saying pre-gaming. Love that pre-gaming. He said, that's right. He said, that's right. I said women, plural. It's not one. But at least 3. After that, I've learned that the country, after I've learned the country and the culture. Absolutely correct. You damn right. Man said 3. You damn right he said 3. I ain't mad at him. Shout out to my man Black Nubia for the 2-2. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Kesman said, he said, I have traveled to other countries, went in the military, and women here in America are way more disrespectful than women in other countries. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, I know. All of us say the same stories. Even if you tell these stories to women in the United States and we tell it in masses like we're doing now, they will still argue with us, even with the denial. Only reason they act like that towards y'all because y'all got money and y'all American. No. The only reason they act respectful, shout out to you for the super chat, brother. The only reason they act respectful towards us men, because they mama and daddies taught them to be respectful to men. Their brother told them, be respectful to men. Even if you're saying no, be respectful. You don't have to be mean. Women in the United States don't realize not every country are full of mean ass women. That's what busts the head of women in the United States. That's what they're scratching their skulls and can't understand. What would make a man get on a plane and fly to countries and he barely know the language and fall in love with women? I can't. They will pass out and faint before they understand what we do in our mindsets. I kid you not. And there are men, and I'm gonna say this, and you guys know this because you guys are still in the States. There are men that will try to fuss and cuss and dang near fight us in the name of women in the United States. You never talk about our gals. American woman, I love you so, girl. Never talk about the American woman. She gave birth to you. There's not another woman in the world like the American woman. There are men in the world that will sit up there and fuss and cuss you down like a female in the name of American women. Bruh, I tell them the same thing I tell a woman. Nigga, you damn right. Man, y'all going over there. You damn right. Man, y'all spending y'all money. You damn right. Oh, y'all only blowing y'all money. You damn right. I'm doing what you scared to do. You blowing your money over here on these crazy American women that's disrespectful will call the police on you in a New York minute. You over here with these women that's so disrespectful, they just talk crazy at the top of their lungs to you all the time. Or they look at you and they just say, oh, no, don't say nothing to me. You ain't my type. And you want to talk about me because I took a $300, $500, $2,000 flight to another country and had the time of my life? Please. I'm like Patrick Swayze. I had the time of my life. See what I'm saying? And I've never felt this way before. Getting off the plane in Singapore. And I swear it's the truth. And you looking at your passport. And I owe it all to you. You singing to your passport. You had the time of your life. Shh. Shout out to Rodney in the building. Salute from them KC boys to Texas. That's what I'm talking about. Straight from the Midwest all the way to the dirty South, all the way down there. Shout out to you Texas boys. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's get ready to scroll down a little bit. Hear what you guys have to say. What up, my brother? What's up, DJ Dean in the building representing the Shade Philosopher, Shade Tree Philosopher. I think I did these shout outs already. Let me scroll down a little bit more. See what you guys have to say. Steve said, Andre, I got rejected for not having rims on my car. I'm confused. You ain't got no rims on your car? That's all right. I don't need a ride. I catch the bus. Dude, chick, I got a car. You catching a bus. And because I ain't got no rims, man, listen, they just be making up stuff to reject men in the States, man. White dudes, my white brothers, they complain about the same thing. It ain't just us brothers. It's the white brothers that complain, the Asian brothers saying they going through the same mess. You got Asian women just talking greasy to Asian women talking greasy to Asian brothers. I only date black men now. Where did I just wanted some directions to get to the nearest college. Asian dudes be going through the same headaches that we go through as brothers. White boys go through it. Latin dudes in the States. Man, hey, if you ever want to see some bougie chicks, a Latin woman that moved from her home country. I don't care if she moved from Puerto Rico to the States, Mexico to the States, Colombia to the States, Brazil to the States. Man, they think that they because y'all do them like that. Dudes be doing them like that. As soon as they see a Brazilian, oh my God, there's a Brazilian in my city. I told y'all about the story. I told y'all a couple weeks ago. Had a fine coworker, fine, Colombian. All the dudes drooling all over her. Funny too. I walked up to her. I said, I heard you from Colombia. She said, yeah. I said, where you from? She said, Bogota. I said, oh, that's where all the ugly girls are. I said, yeah, you from where all the ugly Colombian women are. And I just walked away. See, I knew better. All the other dudes that was drooling all over because she was hot. I was like, girl, you from Bogota. Ain't nothing but ugly girls in Bogota. You probably one of the rare ones. And I just walked away. And she couldn't say nothing like, oh, yeah. Lo says, what's happening and listening on my way to, I went to Losis already. Let's scroll down. Yeah, some dudes got fear rejection. You're right, brother. And that's because some of us just been disrespected. It's not that we fear walking up to women. You get rejected because you walked up to women. So it's not the problem of walking up to the women that we have. It's the blatant disrespect that you like, ooh, I don't know her, but I dude, is it me that it's just every once in a while there's a female that says something that you just want to knock her upside her head, how disrespectful she was. You think to yourself, a man my size wouldn't talk to me like that. A man my size that's my enemy ain't gonna talk to me like that. And you don't know me from a can of paint, and you just talking to me out. You be like, you know what? Let me walk away. Sometimes you walk away because you be like, if I stay here, the way she just said what she said to me, she don't want to pay the piper for what she said. And that's the problem in the United States. Women don't have to worry about paying the piper for have run off at their mouths. They know how to cut deep with their tongue. And they know there's very little to no repercussion. But here's the key, that the kryptonite to every woman in the United States. Y'all ready? You ready, Jamon? Here's the kryptonite for every woman. That's why they're going crazy on TikTok and on Facebook, YouTube, social media, regular media, mainstream media. They are going crazy about the passport bros. You know why? And the blue book gentlemen. You know why? Because the one thing that is kryptonite to every woman in the United States, my mama, my grandmama, my nieces, my all female co-workers, all of them. Women cannot stand when you don't give them attention. When we pay them cash, they cool. When we're putting food in the refrigerator, cool. When we pay them with sex, they fine. But when we do not pay them attention, they lose their mother minds. That's why they pissed at passport, bro. They ain't pissed because y'all ain't around so they can procreate. Don't care nothing about that. They ain't pissed because y'all ain't around, y'all take y'all money to other countries. They don't care nothing about that. They ain't pissed because you ain't taking them out to $400 dinners no more. They could care less. We divas, we got our own money. But the one thing they cannot buy, cannot purchase, and cannot find in Walmart, if they walk up and down the aisles, they cannot find your attention. And since you no longer pay them with attention, they losing their mind. And they doing what they did in relationships. Well, if I talk about him, he gonna talk back. That means I got his attention back. Because if he responds, that means I got his attention. But when you respond like I did, you damn right. Like Austin Holloman did, you damn right. You going to those other countries because whatever the because is, you damn right. You ain't paying no more attention. You don't see me on female content creators channels. Pay them no fucking attention, except for maybe a few like the Chanel Simone's, a few females out there. I've been on the Nika Marie's, but most women losing their mind. Brothers, y'all got them up against the ropes. Y'all stop paying them attention. That attention, dudes sitting back going through their phone right now. It's like a trend. I don't know if you know about this trend that's going on. Dudes going through their Instagram and unsubscribing to hot chicks. You know what? F this. I'm tired of looking at these same bucklehead chicks. I ain't going in their DMs. Let me go ahead unsub. And dudes are cleaning out their cell phone of all the hot chicks that keep popping up that you push a like on because she was so chocolatey when you first put, oh, I got to follow her. Now dudes seeing this pop up, you like, you know what? I'm going on Instagram for the business tips from now on. Dudes are unfollowing chicks in record numbers. In record numbers, dudes unfollowing chicks. We ain't paying attention no more. And they are losing their minds. Let's keep going to the comments. Watashi International. Most men are logical problem solvers. This is true. Rejection makes oneself improve and turn the tables. This is true too. Gentlemen, get your passports. You know when men say get your passports, what that really means? Pay attention to yourself and other opportunities. That's why women hate when we talk about passports, because it means to turn your attention from this mess. Use your passport as a tool to turn your attention over here. And they're still yelling at the top of their lungs, and they saying you poor, and they saying you ain't this, you just a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and they say whatever it is, but you've already turned your attention with your passport. It just caused you to swerve this way, and now all your attention on the other millions of women, billions around the world to take advantage of for your life. They hate that. They hate the fact that we are no longer. That's the number one thing that women cannot stand about passport dudes. We are talking other men into not paying attention. Who the hell are you to tell men in the United States don't be paying attention to them no more? Stop opening up doors. All I ask, go on monk mode. Stop going out to dinners with them heifers. Man, I like her. She got a fat butt. Dude, get your passport. It's something that got a butt better than hers. Way better. I like her because she's chocolatey. Brother, go to Brazil. You're going to see real chocolate. Come to Colombia. You're going to see real chocolate. Go to Cuba. You will see some real chocolate. Go to some of those islands. You're going to see some real chocolate. That chick, that chocolatey chick that you thought she was chocolatey in the States, that chocolate ain't nothing. That is not real chocolatey. Go to these other countries and you see some of the most beautiful chocolatey chicks with no weave, nowhere to be found. And you looking like, that's her real hair? And she chocolatey with dimples? How she chocolate with freckles? And we taking our attention. That's what we're taking from them. That's what they can't take. They don't care nothing about us taking our money to other countries. You are taking your attention away from them. And it is killing them, bruh. It's killing them like the cold side of a pillow, man. They reach that foot over and they realize ain't no man. You know when you laying down with a female and she reached that leg over late at night just to keep that little toe warm and she put that leg up under your leg. And now these women are reaching that leg over to the other side of the bed, and there ain't nothing over there but cold bed, ice cold bed. That's it. Ain't nobody to put their leg up under in the late night hour. You are taking all your attention away. I wait until women show interest most of the time, and they gravitate towards me naturally. Yep, that's how you got to do it. You're 100% correct. If you want to be dealing with women in the States, you got to sit back and play the cool, like my Uncle Jeffrey, Ghostface, play the cool role. Because at the end of the day, you got to let them pay attention to you. Because if you pay attention to them, man, please, they'll run with it. Real world, in the building. He said, if you get rejected, shop again. Yep. Mike Chop. Yep. He said, no lies detected here. No lies detected, brother. Absolutely correct. You're 100% right about that. Shouts to Stefano. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on Rumble. I'm going to start posting our Rumble. Shout out to everybody on Facebook that's watching as well. So we're going to be having Facebook, Rumble, as well as YouTube. Fam said, he says, why I don't care about impressing these women over here. Nope. You're no longer trying to impress them. You don't give a damn what they think. You let the next man give them attention. You be letting these females say, I got men. I got so many men. You swear, you wish you could line up the quality of men that these women be bragging about on these YouTube streets. You swear, you be like, I wish I could just sit back and say, line them up. Line up who? All these men you say that you got your DMs and in your phone. Go ahead, line them up for me. Because soon as you look at them, most of them are simps Most of them are Pookies and Ray Rays. Any woman could get a Pookie and a Ray Ray in her life, a simp in her life, but they be bragging like they all got, like they got Idris Elba and Shamar Moore and all those other NFL and NBA players lined up to get them. No, they don't. No, they don't. Any female that be telling you, I ain't got no problem with getting men. You just wish you could say, line up 5 of them from your phone. Just line up 5. And it do not be quality men. And that's why they be single and just getting smashed, because the men that they get with or having a phone or approach them ain't quality dudes. So they quality enough to smash her, but ain't quality enough to keep her or want her. So when they be bragging about dudes, I can get a man. You get a man to fuck you. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can, Missy. Yes, you can, little lady. But to get a man to get on one knee, I've rejected advancements for marriage. Oh, yes, you have. You know why? Because the one that wanted to marry you wasn't shit, was he? He wasn't shit, baby. It wasn't shit. That's why it was easy for you to say, no ring, because he wasn't even worth receiving a ring from. How you gonna brag about getting a ring from Pookie? I've had 5 men ask me to marry them. Line them up. I wish I could line them up. And I promise you, most of the time it be some super simp dude that's on some Russell Wilson stuff, or it be Pookie and Ray Ray that's probably one of her baby daddies. So I just made a video about that today. These fine women working at McDonald's. Yep. In South America. Yep. Fear of rejection is the root of step simping, being afraid to say no to a beautiful woman, or to be afraid, being afraid to say no to a beautiful woman, and lowering standards. Absolutely correct. We talk about that quite a bit. Absolutely correct, Amon. Absolutely correct. You got to be able to say no to a beautiful woman. Bruh, in South America, get used to that. Because these women go come for you. And many women, you got to say, baby, you fine, but nah, that's all right. You say no to beautiful. Hell yeah, you damn right. I say no to beautiful women. I've said no to beautiful women way before I met my wife. No, that's all right. First night here, I told a gorgeous sister. Sister was fine. Oh, she was fine. My first night in Medellin, I'm walking, I'm exhausted. I just left the club. Just Parqueyeres, when Parqueyeres was cool. I was just, went around, checked it out, went to a few clubs. And I was tired. And I wanted to go back to my room. And I came, coming down the walkway was the finest sister. I stopped her. I got that number. She said, why don't we just hang out tonight? I said, nah, baby, I'm tired. She said, you sure? She said, I don't know if she was pay for play or regular girl. Didn't matter. She was fine. And at that time period, I was single. So if I'd have went either route, it wouldn't have mattered to me. And I told her, no, I said, I'll call you tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow morning, maybe we can hang out. I said, but right now I'm exhausted and I'm going to bed. Most dudes would have saw that hot chick and would have perked up. I might be tired, but I'm going to fall asleep in her arms. Because you don't know how to say no to chicks. You ain't never told a hot chick no ever. Never. This brother right. You got to learn how to tell hot chicks no. If you don't feel, right about the moment, and something is kind of like your spidey sisters is telling you, boy, take your butt to sleep. Go to bed. Get you some sleep. Get your mental clarity. Don't make decisions and you ain't mentally clear. Go get some sleep. Them heifers ain't going nowhere in Colombia. Go get some sleep. And you do the opposite because you simping at that moment. Don't be mad. Like guys keep saying, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Sometimes you got to sit your butt. You've been on a flight all day. You've been going in and out of airports. You're tired. You got something to eat and you just want to sit back and relax. It's like 9 o'clock and something just telling you just Get you some sleep so you got all your energy for tomorrow. And what do some of y'all do? You want to jump up the first night in Colombia. I want to party like it's 1999. I want to be partying with Prince on my left and Michael Jackson on my right. And we're going to get all the ladies. And you ain't got no energy. You so tired from just, you can't even right. Even if the woman came to your room, your nut busting is like that because you ain't got no energy for nothing because you sleepy, but you don't want to let this moment pass you. So you don't say no. Some of you dudes got to learn to say no to beautiful women. But I get it. You couldn't say no to the women in the States. You dang sure ain't coming to Brazil to all of a sudden learn to say no. You dang sure ain't going to Peru or Chile or Ecuador. You ain't going to Cancun and then all of a sudden your no saying skills kick in. Nah, some of you dudes ain't never said no to a hot chick in the States and told her to get the fuck on. Never. You ain't never told a hot chick, get the hell out of my bed. I done done that with many a night. You got to go. I don't do sleepovers. You ain't my that was my word. What? man, listen. You see how I'm kicking with my foot? Man, they be laying there. They be really ready to get comfortable. Man, I put my foot right in their back. They dang near fall off the bed on the floor. I push them. Oh, we don't do sleepovers. It's time for you to take a shower and get dressed. I can't stay. Hell no. You ain't my woman. My woman, she can sleep, she can snore, she can fart in this bed, whatever she need to do. We can have sex again in the late night hours. You got to go, Missy. I ain't never coming back. I done already smashed you. I don't care if you gonna come back. I done already broke your back in for the night. I got your orgasm juices on my bed right now. That's proof. I done already hit it. I don't care if you don't ever come back. I was smashing your best friend anyway. So you my sixth condom for the day. So get dressed, take the shower, get dressed, skedaddle. You damn right I ain't. I told you that before you smashed me. Don't smash me, baby. You know I ain't. You thought I was playing when I said I wasn't. And then when I smashed you, and then I act like I ain't. Now you want to say I ain't. I told you I wasn't. Some of you brothers ain't never said no to a hot chick. Man, please. It ain't none that's fine enough for me to not be able to, if I'm in a no position, for me to not say no. I know. Some of y'all smoke weed right now because you couldn't say no to a hot chick. You want some weed? I ain't no smoke weed. Come on, baby. I'm gonna show you how to smoke this weed. Puff, puff, pass, baby. And now you sitting up a professional puff, puff passer because you learned how to smoke weed from a chick you couldn't say no to. Some of you down here sniffing cocaine. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. I wasn't supposed to tell your business. Some of y'all the most cocaine sniffingest dudes. You ain't never sniffed. You barely sniff air in the United States. You barely sniff the whiff of bacon or coffee in the United States. What's that? That's coffee and bacon. Come to Colombia and you putting everything in your nose. Ajax, cocaine, Lorry seasoning salt. You putting baby powder in your nose. You putting anything that's foot powder, anything. It's just going on. It's all up in your nose. You all. Boy, that Scarface was right. Don't get high on your own supply. This is good. What's the new pink drug that they got down here in Colombia? The starts with a T. Tiffany, something, Taffy, something. Starts with a T. It's that pink that they got in Medellin all over in the clubs. You got that. They be telling you ain't supposed to eat it. You eating it like it's rock candy back in the day, the pink rock candy that used to sizzle in your mouth. You supposed to sniff it. Okay. That is better than cocaine. Females got y'all doing all type of stupid shit while y'all down here in Colombia. Y'all don't think we been, hey, fellas, our partners don't think that we know that they do stupid. Colombian women tell they Colombian female friends who tell us, you know your boy on cocaine. Who? Your boy who? My girlfriend, she already told me he's strung out on weed and cocaine. That's why he come down here to Colombia without you. When he come down here to Colombia without me? Your boy is always down here in Colombia without you. What the f you talking about? You looking at him like, bruh. Nigga, what? What you talking about? Man, don't be listening to them. Man, they pay for play girls. They lying to you, dog. I don't come down here that often. Only time I ever come is when I come with you, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I have some cereal. Cereal stuck in my tooth. Just because y'all didn't know how to say no to a female. Some of y'all got strung out in high school on weed because a female introduced you to it. You smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed, baby. Here's some good weed. Ain't never puffed a day in your life. You sitting up there 15 years old, puffing some weed, trying to press some little girl. She cute, but she didn't make it to the cheerleading squad. Simps. Simply got y'all strung out on cocaine in Colombia. Say social media pages and thirsty white knight. Oh yeah, thirsty white knight cape wearing simps have given all these American females, yep, the fours and sixes, false confidence to the 10th power. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, man. Y'all be super simple, man. Hey, Jamon, if they super simping in the state, if they on some Russell Wilson type of stuff in the States, can you imagine how these dudes are down here? Bruh, that's why I don't mess with everybody. Thank you guys for supporting the Patreon. We need 3 people to get us to 50 to hit our goal. Even if you go there and just for $5 a month support the channel, we appreciate that. Our goal is 50. We're almost there. Almost there. Appreciate you guys. And if you want to give more, so be it. We'll appreciate that. If you are a simp in the States, it's not going to stop when you go to Brazil. If you are dang near ready to jump off a bridge for your baby mama because she got dimples and green eyes in the States, Negro, you will not make it in Colombia. Your baby mama is scarcity in the States. Women like her are the norm in South America. You ain't used to this type of beauty. Some of you dudes, y'all need to keep your ass right where you are. Right? You gonna die in Philly? You born in Philly? Stay in Philly. Take your passport, use it for cruises. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all dudes, you gonna end up like that white boy. Y'all think I'm playing? You gonna end up on DC Robs, or you gonna end up like that white boy that's in jail doing 40 years for deleting that female DJ in Bogota. I'm telling y'all, you ain't built for this. I'm built for it. You built because you're a man. I ain't talking about your manhood. I'm talking about your mentality. I'll say that again. I'm not talking about your manhood. I'm talking about the mentality that the United States has programmed most of us to have. I said us to have. with that scarcity mindset. Like there's not that many beautiful women. If I let her go, ain't gonna be another one. Or if I tell her no and I didn't get the coochie, you want some weed? Nah, bitch, get out of my house. I just kicked out a fine chick out of my house. You don't know how to do that because you ain't used to doing that in the States. So when a chick in Colombia asks you, you want to do some cocaine, you the first one to do the cocaine. You the first one. Because she's so fine. She's so big. I ain't never had nobody like that. And she gave me some cocaine. I just love that cocaine. That cocaine. I don't know what it is about that cocaine. That's got to be a special type of cocaine. That's not American cocaine. That's not that's South American cocaine. Okay, I got to understand that. Goodness gracious, that's some good cocaine. Goodness gracious. They must got some Ritz crackers cocaine. Was that Ritz? Did Ritz crackers make that cocaine? Oh, goodness gracious. That's the best cocaine. I'm in control. Fucking jokes. He said, wow, to think of it, when I was in Addis, I'm saying I can pronounce this right. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Okay, thanks for letting me know about that, brother. In 2019, I wasn't rejected by any women at all. First of all, we're exotic in these other countries. I don't know where. See, in the United States, you will never have a woman tell you you're exotic. Unless you're a black dude with a British accent or a French accent, you a white boy and you like a 7 foot tall white dude from Holland somewhere with long blonde hair flowing with a man bun or something. You ain't exotic to women in the United States, white boy. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I don't care how much we hit the gym. We ain't exotic to them. Brothers in the States, they might let us smash, but they will never use the term exotic. They'll say you handsome. They'll say you tall. They'll say that you look fit. That you got money. You funny. Whatever it is. But you will never hear a woman in the United States say you are exotic. And then you get your passport and you take your ass to Ethiopia. Or you go to whatever country in which you choose to go. You in Belize. And they looking at you and telling you, you are exotic. You are beautiful. You ain't never had a woman tell you in the States that you handsome. These women telling you, you beautiful in other countries. Beautiful spirit, beautiful skin, beautiful attitude. You like, man, I got beautiful skin? Goodness gracious. I got these scars on my skin from working in the foundry for 20 years. Ain't no woman in the States ever told me I got beautiful skin. I come to Ethiopia, they didn't told me I'm beautiful. I feel like black is beautiful now. But you will not feel like black is beautiful is in the States. They will not hook you up like that. Them sorority females had trains. Ran through them. Ran trains on them. Passed on the pledge to get in. Yes, they did. And still ran train. Dude, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The most disappointing women that ever disappointed me in my life to this day. To this day, hands down. Educated, 6-figure, 3-car having, 5-car garage with 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. Go on vacation every 6 months. CEO or a female that's in upper management, or she's got a long lasting them. For all you dudes that ain't smashed no chick, that's them skiwi, aka I'm Miss Diva, look at me, Atlanta housewife chick, brother. Them chicks are the nastiest, filthiest, equal to Keisha in the projects chicks. You do not ever let that fool you. Once a project chick, for many of them, always a project chick. They now can afford to go to the MAC counter to get the expensive makeup to cover it up. They can afford, instead of getting the same weave they was getting pat, now they can afford the $2,000 weave that they ain't got to pat. But it's the same nasty, filthy heifer underneath all that weave. Bruh. Hey, check it. Just like when we started making money, we were still dogs. Still dogs, right? We were still, when we was broke, we was running through them. When we got money, we was running through them. We were still dogs. We ain't never denied we was dogs. Now we got money to fly, to run, to be dogs. We don't lie about ours. But them Miss AKA, Miss Sorority this and this and that, Kiwi, all them sorority chicks that pretend like they're untouchable, you can't kinda do. Used to run as adults in their 30s. I used to run through them. And I'm just regular everyday Dre. I ain't Mr. Got 5 degrees and I'm giving to the fundraisers and I'm dressing like Kevin Samuels every day. I'm just regular ass, straight from Detroit Dre, and running through them. Running through. I ain't got no respect. None for a female to talk about her degrees and her education. I'm like, you the nastiest ones. You the nastiest ones. So when they sit back and try to pretend like LaQuanda, who got 5 babies, she got 5 babies. I'm like, listen, she got 5 babies, and 5 of my boys, me and 5 of my boys just ran through you last month. Don't forget about that 5. Man, I'm telling y'all a secret that some of you dudes don't even know about, because y'all don't mess with them type of females. But I'm telling y'all, man, don't never let them females think that they better than y'all. Ever. Man, them be the main nasty motherfucker. Dog, I swear. They dirty. They come straight from a date with you. Straight from a date with you. Straight to my crib. I kid you so many times. They be the same chicks that got an office. Dude, I was running through them when I first got out of jail. I was a mail boy in Detroit for, I'm 33 years old. I'm a mail boy in Detroit. The mail boy means that I work for Blue Cross Blue Shield downtown by the casino. Some of you guys know where it's at. I'm the dude that like you see on the comedies. I'm the dude that delivered mail from floor to floor, department to department, go back to the mail room. I'm the dude that's I'm running through them in their offices. Mail dude. They supposed to be Miss Kiwi, AKA. I'm running through them. One chick, hot, bad little sister. She was the secretary for the CFO. Miss all degrees and everything. She let me run up in her because she ain't had nobody to run up in her, and it was her birthday. And I gave her a compliment. And I said, oh, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday. You're going to have a blessed day today. You're going to have a good day, sister. I say, plus you gorgeous anyway, so somebody going to take care of you tonight. True story, as I got ready to roll away with my little mail cart, she said, come here for a second. I said, what's up? She said, what's your name? I said, Andre. I said, you better not forget my name either when I come up here and deliver your mail next time. She just looked down, grabbed her business card, wrote her personal note, because she had, the business number on one side. She wrote a personal number down. She said, call me tonight. Bruh, true story. This chick had not had sex, and so I'm talking about fine sister, Miss AKA professional sister, lived in the suburbs on the other side of Detroit, sister. I'm just a regular dude fresh out of the joint, mail room, bruh. Yo, regular boy from around the way, right? I wasn't no lifting weights bodybuilder in the gym. I was just a skinny dude coming out of prison. Kid you not. Dude, this only happened like with one woman too. It happened twice with her. We kissing, we get into the moment, right? How come just on body friction, this chick have an orgasm while she still have her jeans on? She literally hadn't had anybody touch her, caress her, kiss her in so long. She was so excited. This chick bust. I ain't took a stitch off. Finally hit it. I come back the next night to hit it again. Oh, it was good and tight. Don't get it twisted. This chick bust in her pants again. And I'm talking about squirt juices all down. I ain't talking about no, she peed on herself. No. Straight told me. Oh, I'm sorry. She was embarrassed. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a while. All them AKA chicks, man, I was just running through them. Because when I discovered that I could get one, and I discovered who they were in their own house, outside of the business suits, outside of the little cute sneakers that they put on when they get ready to get off work, outside of their Audis, outside of their Mercedes trucks and all that, outside of their Lexuses. And when they get home and they by themselves and they just regular, lonely ass women that need us men. And if the only way they can get a man is just us running up in them for a couple nights, they'll take it. Don't y'all ever let them females that got them, she's a school principal. She's the pastor's daughter of a 10,000 member church. She's an assistant to the CEO. Bruh. I'm telling you. And a lot of them AKA, that's all up in the church. You can run through the church like a plague. Them chicks, they the nastiest one. They be trying to suck you as a competition. In the name of Jesus. You like, really? Kids, you not, bruh. Kids, y'all not. Don't never let them women fool y'all with their education degree. As soon as they start talking about, I got a degree, I got an education, I smell like this, I've been on television, I'll be looking at them like, so we gonna fuck or what? Yes, no? Oh, no? Okay, I'll call you tomorrow, see if you want to fuck tomorrow. That's basically was my attitude, man. Shout out again to Will with his harem of ladies. Let me scroll down and catch up with you brothers. Salute once again to them KC boys by way of Texas. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. Let me scroll down, make sure I haven't missed any super chats. My man Black Nubian says, he said, I knew I was done with women. He said, where I live in Canada. Right now we live in Canada. When I was turned down by a hot lawyer with a big booty and a cute smile, who odd or asked for my lunch at a private yacht club. Yeah, sometimes you're like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. You don't want this? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. Sometimes you like, you know when you're done. You just tell them like, nah, I'm cool. I had one coworker, everybody wanted her in the building, man, at the campus. And I said, and I won't lie, even at one point in time, I wanted it. Then I was like, I don't really want you. I see what you're working with, because I see what type of dudes that smash you. I said, but I know you got some girlfriends. I said, we need to exchange numbers. I said, because I'll be moving real soon. And this is before I was dating Andre. It's like right before I started dating Andre. And then she was like, no, we can't exchange numbers. I got a man. I said, I don't want you. I say, you fine. I say, but you ain't that fine. I say, I want whoever you hook me up with. I say, so we about to exchange numbers so you can hook me up with some pretty ass pussy like you. And she gave me her number. And then she wanted me to smash her. I was like, I told you, I don't want you. Yeah, that's what I figured, Black Nubian. Like you said, you were talking about that she wanted you, and you were like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Cool, thank you. Good looking out, but I'm good." Yeah, man. Let's talk about 4 reasons why men get rejected. See, once you know the reasons for the most part that most of us get rejected, you get a bit more comfortable with the fact, okay, it is what it is. It's a part of every man's life if he's out here in the dating world. 4 reasons are: you get rejected for your looks. Maybe you got a big nose like I got. Maybe you got big lips like I got. Maybe you got these little mouse ears like I got. And you ain't got the big Obama. She looking for somebody with Obama ears. Maybe you ain't got the first degree murder. I got a first degree murder haircut. You ain't got the first degree murder. Cool. You still got brush waves. You look like Nelly. See what I'm saying? You still got your waves going. That's what she looking for. She ain't into bald dudes. Got you. She ain't into dudes that's too tall or too short. The average man in the world is 5'10". She looking for 5'10". Here I walk up, I'm all of 6'3". She ain't looking for that. Our looks. You can't let one hot chick that didn't like your looks dictate how another hot chick might want to feel about your looks. Andrea loved grabbing his bald head and smacking and kissing on the bald head. Other women don't. You got men that will insult men for being bald. I'm like, so y'all just gonna insult me and forget all about Kobe and Jordan, huh? You just gonna insult me as if the bald man head brother ain't been around forever. You forget all about Isaac Hayes, huh? The coolest brother that ever wore a bald head of all time. You just gonna forget all about that bald head era. So that's what we doing. Our looks, don't take it personal. What might not attract one woman will attract another woman. Every woman does not want the same type of looks. So don't trip on it. You got women that sit up here and like, I like white guys. Then a white boy come along and be like, okay, I'm white. Oh, I like white guys with blue eyes. Then a white guy with blue eyes come along. Okay, I'm the white guy with blue eyes. And then she said, oh, but you short. Wait a minute. You said you like white guys, sister. Yep. But I only like white guys with blue eyes. Well, okay, when a white guy with blue eyes came along, you didn't want him because he was short. Oh, but you found out he got money. Now you want him now. You see what I'm saying? We can't make them happy with our looks, bruh. Secondly, the look game belongs to the ladies. Our job is to look clean. Our job is to look respectful. Our job is to have our breath smelling good, cologne, shirt pressed or iron t-shirt, looking decent, whatever it is. That's our job. We men. Everybody ain't gonna be Shamar Moore and Denzel Washingtons of their communities and the Idris Albas or whatever, in the Kobe Bryant, whatever it is. Every brother, many of us are just regular looking brothers that take care of ourselves. Many of us are handsome brothers. Many of us are tall. Many of us are short. But your looks does not cater to every woman. I know women that they be like, I don't like Shamar Moore. He's just a little too pretty. I don't see what everybody's seeing Denzel. Idris Elba just not my type with the gray hair beard. I don't like the salt and pepper. You cannot make all women happy, dude. So as far as rejection is concerned, if she rejects you because of your looks, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. Do not take that shit personal, especially these short brothers. You too short for me. Okay, cool, baby. Cool, I got you. It ain't like I'm a short virgin. Baby, guess what? I'm short, but I've been with this short body my whole life. I'm about as short as Cat Williams, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Kevin Hart. And I still been getting coochie. So just because you said that you don't deal with short dudes, That don't take away the number of women that I done beat they back in with this short body. Don't take it personal, short brothers. I'm on your team. I'm probably the tallest short brother advocate you will ever meet. I be telling short dudes, man, what they talking about. It's only 14% of men in the world that's over 6 feet. In the world, 14%. That means that there is about 86% of all men. All men in the world are under 6 feet. 5'11", 5'10", 5'9", 5'7". You right in the family. Don't let these females try to fool you with this. Oh, you too short. Please get the hell out of here. As much coochie I've been getting with this little short ass body, you the one female that's trying to convince me that my height can't give me no coochie, and I done just ran up in a chick that was 6'3" last week. Especially don't let a female make you feel bad if you short and all you want to do is smash her anyway. You too short. Girl, all I want to do is fuck you, so you ain't hurt my feelings. You damn right I'm short. It's you just crossed your name off the list of who I was gonna fuck this weekend. Okay, I won't be fucking you, right? Okay, that's good. Next, bring your tall ass over. Don't never let no female make you feel bad because of your height, bruh. He said, I'm fine with being alone and not desperate for a woman in my life. I ain't mad at you, brother. He said, not worth losing your sense of self. Preach. Not worth losing your sense of self-worth. Use cooter. Yeah, for real, for that used cooter. Being easily replaced. Also, too much baggage and trauma. Yes, man. When a female rejects you in the States, and you know that a lot of them got that baggage, like Erykah Badu was singing about the bag ladies. They got all them issues. They got 3. Man, listen. Soon as I found out you got kids and you reject me, I'm looking like Kevin Samuels used to say, you need to be giving that thing away. If a female over 40 and she trying to be a baby, your diva years are over. I look 31, but you ain't 31. And if I wanted somebody 31 at this moment, I could just leave you and get a 31-year-old. Don't you never let nobody got kids. You are, baby, in the dictionary under the word rejection is you and your kids. Right next to Akeem Elijah 1 swatting away a basketball, rejecting it. No. That's your kids being rejected in a Akeem Elijah 1 photo going like this. No. Don't you never let, you got kids, you rejected me. No fineness can replace the fact that she got 3 kids that's gonna run in the room while you in the middle of a nut. Man, I was just about to bust and them kids bust in the door. Yes, I've had that happen in real life. Shout out for the super chat, brother. Thank you very much. And I'm glad you're here today, man. Like Nubia said, he said, I'm short, but I have climbed trees. He said, I have climbed a few trees in my time. I'm 6'3" and I climb trees. I was tree climbing before. Like I tell you guys, Andrea is 5'5", the average height of a Colombian female, and she's the shortest woman that I've dated. Dude, I've dated a couple of NBA players, WNBA players. One chick, I didn't even know she was a WNBA player. I just heard in the club, WNBA is in the house. You know, you kind of like, okay, you know, you how you drink, you're talking to your boys, you hear something, but you ain't kind of whatever. You ain't looking around like WNBA in the house. And so my boy introduced me to his cousin, Nicey. I still ain't put 2 and 2 together. She said, what you doing tonight? I said, nothing. You know, you chop it up. I said, let's go to your crib. She said, okay, cool. Dude, I walk into her crib. She got photos of her back in the day. She got photos of her slamming on Lisa Leslie. I'm like, what the? She got all type of trophies and awards. And I say, wait a minute. Who the hell are you? And she started laughing. And she said, so you like me for me? I was like, yeah. She said, that's all I need to know. And she was tall, bro. Like I said, I'm 6'3", and I was chopped, dude. I done chopped down some bad trees, bro. Some of you guys that's tree choppers that like them tall. Now my Uncle Jeffrey, he like kind of like Andre height and lower. But the rest of us, give us 5'8" and up, 5'7" and up, 6'1", 6'2". We'll chop them trees down. Girl, put your heels on. I got you. You ain't got to feel bad to put your heels on around me. For real. If your heels make you look like you're 6'4", I hope they make you look like you're 6'5", because I'm chopping that tree. Damn. Yeah, man. Shout out to you brothers that mess with the tall women. So never let them talk about your looks. Number 2 reason why men are rejected: your personality. Yeah, you will get rejected by a woman because of your personality. Some dudes, funny as can be, but some women want the dark, serious, like my uncle. Jeffrey is the laid-back, cool dude. He like to lay back in the cut of the club with his drink in hand, listen to the music, ladies checking him out, and all of a sudden 1 or 2 will come over to him. That's Jeffrey. He laid back. Me, I'm a hunter. I'm walking through there. Yeah, she gonna get it. Both of them gonna get it. Yeah, somebody coming out. Yeah, I'm about to get. Okay, I'm gonna walk out of here with at least 7 numbers. Personalities are different. Some women like the smooth, silent type of dude that's like, you dude that's cool to be like, she fussing about something, you be like, girl, go on with that shit. You dudes, the go on with that shit dudes. Baby, let's go out to dinner. Girl, go on with that shit. I'm tired of how you treat me. Girl, go on with that shit. I'm cheating on you. Girl, go on with that shit. I'ma leave you. Girl, go on with that shit. Some of you dudes are so cool. You that go on with that shit, dude. Go on with that shit, girl. I'm the opposite. I'ma leave you. Not before I leave you. I'm up out of here, deuces. We can't both grab bags at the same time. Somebody got to make it through the door first. That's me. I'm out the door. I'm skedaddling. I've learned to scram. So I'm saying that's Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey. Girl, go on with that shit. Go on with that shit, girl. You play too much. Go on with that shit. I'm leaving you. Go on with that shit, girl. Make my drink. Make me another drink. Go on with that shit. You think I'm playing? Girl, you might as well go on with that shit. You ain't making nobody mad, girl. Go on with that shit. Take your panties off. Go make me another drink. Stop playing now. Personality. Females consist the energy of personality. Some females like the funny dude, the laid back dude. Some funny dudes and the open personality dudes, and some women like the intellectual. You got some of the most finest, the finest. And I mean, dude, this is one thing I can say about South America. And some of you dudes can attest to this. You've been down here. I have seen some of the finest nerd chicks I have ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm talking about some fine bookworm, pushing up their glasses, walking so innocent. You looking like this, mom. She do not know how fine she is. And they be straight nerd energy. And guess who gonna hit it? Not you and not me, but another nerdy dude gonna be running up in her fine ass. We don't give off nerd energy. So the nerdy chicks down here, a lot of times they running up with a dude that's the complete opposite of our wild selves. Personalities. So don't take it personal when a female in any country rejects you. Now, how they reject you, that's the headache. That's why dudes ain't dealing with chicks in the United States, because of how they talk to us. You say, sounds like me. Girl, go on with that shit. So, if you don't go ahead with that girl, go with that shit. Girl, make me another drink. Stop playing. You funny. Now roll my weed. Girl, go on there, make me a drink, roll my weed up. Go and run my bath water. Go on with that shit. Yeah. Straight up. Number 3. So we talk about looks. That's one of the reasons. Number 2, personalities just don't gel. Number 3 is qualifications. You don't qualify. Some sorority chicks only smash fraternity dudes. If you're a fraternity dude, they will run and suck you all day long. They did it all the way through college. They do it all the way through their careers. They do it all the way to their 50s. Every year when it's time for the fraternity, the sister sorority to come together, ain't nothing but bucking and sucking going on. But you a regular dude like us, some of them think that they too good. We ain't qualified. Some women want dudes with 6-pack and big giant arms, and he 6 feet tall and he walk like he got an attitude. And some of us just got a regular walk. We just walk like regular dudes. We don't qualify. You got these women out here that's broke in a mother. They broke, but they got looks. You don't make enough money for me. You need to make 7 figures. This is 7-figure coochie and right? You don't qualify. Even if you get your money up to 7 figures, they're gonna move the goalpost. You don't qualify. Nothing wrong with that. It is not your job. I'm going to repeat this, guys. It is not your job as a man to qualify for every woman you want. It is not your job as a man to look at a certain group of women, say to yourself, ooh, I want to smash her, and her, but I want to get my money up, or I want to get my 6-pack up, or I want to do this to qualify. Because sometimes you qualifying for a woman after you did all that, got your money up, got your 6-pack up, looking good, you done traveled, you done read all the books, you got your common sense, you done went on here, got your new pair of glasses, you can see everything. You got the best colognes and everything. Cologne of the night, by the way, is actually a clone. There's a cologne called Oud for Greatness, which is like $150-$200. This is the clone to it, which is Oud for Glory, and it is like the twin. And I'm telling you, this is easy in my top 10 keep for life. I love the smell of that Middle Eastern oud, and this puts it right in your face. You ain't gonna drink. You ain't gonna squirt too much of this. This is a couple squirts and you good, because it is powerful. It is bass in your face powerful. It is Baccarat 940. 540 strong. You're not Baccarat. You don't need that much, because you're gonna be smelled from 3 miles away if you put too much on. So tonight's cologne is Oud for Glory, not Oud for Greatness. That's the expensive one. Oud for Glory is like $25 on Amazon. You smell like you're the Arabian Prince. It is not your job to qualify for every chick that you don't, because I'm telling you, you're gonna get your money up, you're gonna be on point, and you're gonna find out that the chick that you, or the type of women you bust your butt to get to, don't even qualify for you. And I'm gonna tell you how I know. I did it. Your boy. Once I smashed that executive secretary and was smashing her, I was like, it's something about me that qualifies for these upper echelon women. But I ain't have I'm just out the joint. My money ain't right. So I started getting my money right, my career right, and I'm focusing on this, and I'm stacking this and that, and that. Not for the ladies, but so I can get to the not for a lady, but those level of ladies, those AKAs, those career women, those business women, those fundraiser women, those foundation women, those women that were like city councilmen, and all the ladies that were in upper management. I start putting myself in a position to educationally and mentally and socially and financially put myself in positions to get these upper echelon ladies, because I like smashing that one that gave me a chance. I was like, if I could smash one upper echelon chick that's making 7 figures and I'm just a regular brother coming out of prison, maybe I could smash more. Not a particular one, but a particular level, a particular group. I'm getting my life together, and once I start smashing women on that level, I found out that most of them ain't shit. I found out that they were still mentally outside of their jobs, outside of their career, outside of their sororities, outside of outside of fundraisers, outside of church or mosque or synagogues. They wasn't. They were still Keisha that just so happened to get a scholarship because she was good in math. So she got a scholarship to get out of Southside Chicago, and she ended up going to one of the best HBCUs, and she met other chicks like Keisha, and they all went to HBCUs, and they started their sororities. But they were still deep down inside Keisha from Southside Chicago. But when it's time to go to work, they're professional. And so that's all we saw, and that's all I saw. But I thought if I got myself to a level to qualify for those type of women, that once I got up there, I'm gonna find me a wifey up here. Wasn't even worth the headache. So the ones that you might be busting your butt for to qualify, you gonna get up there, bruh, and you find out that they don't even qualify for you. And I'll take that one to the grave. They don't even qualify for you. Another good gym. Shout out Prescott. Andre, keep up the good work. OG, thank you, brethren. I try to be transparent and tell my stories so dudes will know that you're not the only one, bro. Because I'm going to tell you something. I probably ain't the only one that did that. Got your money up, got your body up, got your mind up for the ladies. And then you got up there on that level for the ladies. And you found out that the ladies on the level that you wanted to get on, they wasn't worth the trouble. I might as well kept on acting like I was Now, fortunately for me, it blessed my life to where I was making better money and better choices and better mindset. It blessed my life. But as far as getting better quality women, I found out they wasn't even worth the price of tea in China. It was, what? I got food. And any of you dudes that ain't never messed with none of them upper echelon chicks. Now, I'm not talking about all of them bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, and them chicks, oh my God, chicks with money, you think you got to pay attention to regular chicks that want your attention. Chicks that got money are starving for attention. Remember I told you the one chick the first chick she orgasmed in her pants? Just while we were kissing and caressing? I ain't even sucking no breasts or nothing yet. She just bust. I mean, body quivering bust. Them same chicks, bruh. Nasty. Man, dude, if y'all only knew. Shout out to Kings of Dreams. Fellas, learn to score. Yes. Number 4, last one, your character. Character is different than your qualifications. We said number 1 is your looks. Your looks don't go with everybody. Admit that. When you come to Colombia, shout again, King James, for the super chat, brother. When you come to Colombia or Brazil, everybody, your looks don't go for everybody's. My looks don't go for everybody's. Some females drool over your boy. Some females ain't got no attraction to me. They want to friend zone me immediately. No problem. You ain't built for everybody. I ain't built for everybody. Number 2 was personality. My personality don't go with everybody's personality. I don't hang out in hoods. Some chicks need a dude that he hang out in hoods. I don't do no fucking hood. Get the fuck out my face. No. I go to the hood to meet your family. Like you, like, I want you to meet my family. Yeah, okay. If your family so happen to be in the hood, cool. But as far as like this where we going every weekend, that's not about to happen, boo. I ain't built for no hoods no more. I bust my ass to get out the hood. You think I'm gonna spend the next 30 years hanging out with you in the hood? Get the fuck. That's all right, boo. Love you though. I'll smash you once you come to my side of the city. You don't, completely different. Your personality. Number 3 was qualifications. You just don't qualify for everybody. I don't qualify for everybody. Why you think certain entertainers, that's why you think entertainers, whether it be actors or sports figures, they all share the same women. Because these women feel and these men feel that only this pool of people qualify for what they're looking for. That's why you see Kanye's ex over here with this person, and then she becomes this person's ex. And then that's why you see so many actors and basketball players that have ran through Kim Kardashian, because she feels like these guys are the ones that qualify for that coochie. Us regular dudes, she thinks don't qualify. She's talking right now saying, I cry myself to bed in my bed to sleep at night because I didn't realize how hard it is to raise these kids. It's dudes that if you lower your standards of qualification that could be with you on your team, Kim, but you so busy keeping your qualifications so high where most men don't qualify, you gonna keep crying yourself to sleep at night. And Kim ain't the only one. You got women that got qualifications so high, so unreal, that they gonna die found alone 3 days later because of qualifications. And the last one is your character. In other words, your morals, your standards, your goals, your traits, your history, your lineage, what you want to do with your life, your character traits. They don't gel with every female. We travelers. Most women in the United States ain't trying to travel us up on a cruise or something. Remember, I mentioned a stat that blew me away last week that I found out. 50% of all passport holders in the United States use their passport only for Canada. You mean you could be anywhere in the world and 50% of y'all that got passports, the furthest you will ever go in your life is Canada? Not the Caribbean islands, Canada. 50% of passports in the United States. So those character traits. Also, some of you guys got character traits where you strong, you masculine, you're the leader of the house. You have a direction that you want to take a family. Some women are so independent, Miss Diva, they couldn't handle a man that has character traits. That's why 85% of all women that have been married and make over 6 figures, they're divorced and they will never marry again. That's stats. They will never, ever marry again. They cannot handle a man with your character traits, a manly man, a man that wants to take a family and take it in a direction. And a man that wants to die and stand in front of God and God say, good work, my child. Because you took care of a family from one end of life to the other end, and the lineage that you create, and you decide that you didn't want to be a baby daddy, you want to have your own kids and your own lineage and your own DNA still left on the planet. And there are a lot of women, they can't take that characteristic, that trait that's in you. They can't take those characteristics. You want a woman that's submissive. In other words, she has a mission that's underneath your mission. Submission. You got a mission up here. Her mission is under, like a submarine. Submission. A lot of women can't take those character traits from a man. A lot of women can't take a man that's not going to argue with them, but correct them. Oh, here we go. A lot of women can't take a man that's going to say, girl, go on with that shit. They can't take those character traits. So when you get rejected, and women can pick up on all this, yes, in a matter of a short conversation or just a glance at you. You ain't made and built for everybody. Embrace that. Every bad chick that said no to you, in many cases, you dodged the bullet. Because that person was not built for you and you not built for them. And you ain't supposed to have every chick say yes. Do you know how many dudes' dick would have fell off by now if every chick that we wanted said yes to us? You know how many businesses would not have been built because we would not have had time or the energy to build businesses, write books, do architectural work for skyscrapers, create, invent, sit back and negotiate contracts, sit back and negotiate bartering countries, building countries. We wouldn't have had time for none of that if we were able to hit every chick that we wanted to hit from the time we understood how good coochie is. You know how much time that would take that every chick you say I want to fuck, and she came along and let you smash. Then you on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Every chick. All the chicks that Drake want, Drake ain't smashing. He ain't got no time to smash every chick he want. Hugh Hefner, Mr. Playboy himself, didn't have time to smash every chick every time he wanted a chick. Hugh had to sometimes just say, man, you know, I'm horny than a mug, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get done with this business meeting to smash a chick. Because I'm not about to end this business meeting just to smash this heifer over here. No, heifer, you wait right there. Let me finish this business meeting, expand this company. And now when I'm done with business, now I can smash all these chicks in the the Playboy Mansion. Even Hugh Hefner knew I got business to take care of. This Playboy thing is not about you ladies. It's about business, bitches. We ain't got time to smash every chick that we need rejection sometime. We need God to tell some female, tell them I said no. You need a chick that God told her to tell you no, because you supposed to be focused on this over chair, and you trying to get some coochie over chair. Sometimes rejection is good. So don't feel bad when it happens to you in other countries, because you're supposed to be going over to that country, establishing yourself. What do? You got $20,000 put to the side for 6 months to go over to that country and find out if this is going to be your home country. What do? You take 10,000, that's 6,000. I mean, of the 20,000, you take 10 and you turn it into pay for play. What the hell are you doing? Sometimes rejection is good. Pay for play messes you up. Why? Because you can't get rejected as well or as much in pay for play. In pay for play, you got to do something that's almost sadistic for a female to reject you in the world of pay for play or party girls. That's why y'all ain't got no time. Some of y'all come down here, hey Dre, I want to go look at some property. Okay, cool. Then when you come down here, I don't never see you to look at no property. Why? Because you too busy being in the world of pay for play, a world that would never tell you no. You need a female to tell you no. You like, shoot, she done told me no. Hey Dre, what you doing? I'm about to go look at these apartments. I'll ride with you. You need a rejection. I need a rejection. I don't need every chick that I wanted to say yes. That takes up a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of condoms. Y'all think it's a lot of baby mamas right now. Let it have been Every chick that you ever wanted to smash, let you smash with raw. Let the universe was set up that every time you saw a hot chick, she just fell for you and she just spread them pretty legs open and open her butthole for you every time. You think you got problems with that one baby mama. Sometimes the chick that told you no was a blessing in disguise, bruh. Nah. You needed that sometime. Sometime. But not as much as these women in the United States are doing, bruh. Rejection is one thing. Disrespecting me as a person who you don't even know, that's another thing. That's what pisses us off. Women think we get mad because they say no. Oh, what you then, chick? No. And they actually think when they say no, it's an innocent no. Like, no, thank you. Nah. They be basically telling us, hell no. Ain't no way in hell I sleep with you. That's how they be bringing it. What? You got don't do it. Stop right now. You got them females that just tell you, stop right now. You disrespectful heifer. Speak to the hand. Remember that back in the day? Speak to the hand. What other country was talking about some speak to the hand? Because y'all, all you military dudes that was traveling the world, all you guys that were ex-vets that was traveling the world, all you dudes with passports that was traveling the world about a good 10, 15 years ago, what country you ever go to that a female was telling you, speak to the hand, put her damn hand in your face, other than the United States and maybe UK and Canada? I don't see nobody putting that in the comments, so I guess ain't no other country was doing that stupid stuff. These are the first things that you accept when it comes to rejection, so you ain't got to trip on it when you go to other countries. If a female in DR don't want you, it's cool, because everybody ain't meant to want everybody. When women say this, guys, here's one. Right, Mike, none. Zero countries. Thank you, guys. The guys have been traveling for a while. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just in the Matrix. None. No country back in nobody was doing. You wasn't in France seeing chicks speak to the hand. You wasn't all in Singapore speak to the hand. Wasn't nobody in Australia telling dudes speak to the hand. Only that American bull. Disrespectful rejection. We ain't got no problem with being rejected. And come to peace with that. And don't be taking it personal. Fellas, use one of the things that you're going to do in order to handle rejection. Number one is the law of ratio. Some of you dudes do not use math when you date. A lot of dudes wonder, Andre, how do you get the numbers of women that you were smashing so easy and you just the average dude? The law of ratio. Law of ratio says if you do one thing so many times, you'll eventually get this, at least this amount of results. That's the law of ratio. Let me plug my phone up. So if you do a certain amount of things, a certain amount of times, you get a certain amount of results. That's the law of ratio. You walk up to 5 women, ask them for their number. The law of ratio says that you might just get 2 phone numbers. We use law of ratio in sales all the time. They tell us that you're going to go through so many no's to get to a yes, right? In sales, they tell us that all the time. Hey, you're going to go through a certain amount of no's to get to a yes. They tell actors and actresses that. Well, you go through so many no's in auditions before you get that yes for that part. It's the same thing when dating women. I used to go to the clubs knowing that I was going to get a certain amount of rejections. I walk in, I'd be like, okay, 1, 2, 3. I see about 7 that I want to smash tonight. Right? That's what I would do. Kid y'all now, my true story. About 7. Okay, cool. All right, man. I will walk up to 7, get about 4 phone numbers, sometimes 3. Of those 4 numbers, I'm going to smash at least 2 of them in the next week, if not one of them tonight. Then, this will do my clubbing years, I would do it again the next night. That will give me the law ratio of at least, once again, 1 or 2 people that I'm going to smash next week, if not tonight. Then I do it again that Sunday. Same amount of phone numbers, 2 chicks. That's 6 chicks that I've already lined up that I'm fucking this month. And usually it falls in place. The law ratio says of the 7 chicks you approach, you got 3 phone numbers. 5 of them gone to the wind. You got 3 left. 2 to 3 left. Let's put it like this. If I put 4 or 5 of them to the wind, you got 2 to 3 left. Of that 2 to 3 left that I got their phone numbers, Andre was going to smash at least 2. Now, put that over a year. I done lined up 6 chicks per month over a year. I done ran through 72 chicks. Now, stretch that over a 10-year span just to get into my 40s, my mid-40s. Now you're looking at how I got them numbers. Now you're looking at, okay, now I see how he got over. I see where he's coming from when he hit over 2,000. I got him now. Was it worth it? I still say it's not worth my time. It wasn't worth it. Now, looking in hindsight, it wasn't worth it. I could have still smashed far less chicks and did far more with my time than wasting my time going from her to her to her to her to her to her, flying all over the damn country, smashing chicks. I could have been flying over the country on business meetings. I had to be flying all over the country, smashing chicks, even though they was the ones flying me out. So it's rare I had to fly myself out. So you want to see me, don't you? Fly me out. Y'all was getting flued out. So yeah, the law of ratio. In other words, what I'm saying is when you come to Colombia, just expect that if you walk up to a certain amount of chicks, the law of ratio says a certain amount will say yes and a certain amount will say no. Embrace that. Don't trip on, man, see, these Colombian women be tripping. These women in DR be tripping. These women, no. You walked up to 3 women. Law of ratio says you's a damn fool. But as soon as you get to your numbers to like 7 or 10, all of a sudden you got 3 numbers. You got at least 3 of them, at least 2 of them trying to smash you during that week. Law ratios, dude, I kid y'all not. This literally how I did it. I went out there balling, throwing money in the air, all that stupid stuff y'all be doing. I'm about to buy me a brand new Corvette. Man, that same chick that you was buying a vet in, dude, I was picking her up in my convertible Saab, breaking her back in the back seat. Please. So the law ratio. So even if you come to South America, just talk to women. Just get to know women. Just don't put no pressure on yourself. Just say, I'm just going to meet 6 or 7 women. I'm going to dance with 6 or 7 women. I'm going to go to classes, salsa class or whatever it is. And I'm just going to introduce myself to 6 or 7 women. And I promise you, all of a sudden, you're going to have so many regular chicks in your phone. Whether you smash them or not, you got regular chicks in your phone. Just from the law of ratio. In other words, accepting a certain amount of women will reject and a certain amount of women will accept you. Number 2 is do not take it personal. Step back, realize what it is. When it's in the States, for all you dudes that's brave enough to continue to mess with women in the States, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'll say it again. Ain't nothing. You live in the United States. Go and get your coochie. Who am I to tell you, you shouldn't be messing with nobody in the States? You ain't gonna listen to me. You a grown man. So go, if you're gonna mess with a woman in the United States and she talk crazy to you, just walk away, bro. It's part of the makeup of the culture now. It's part of the makeup of the culture. You know, when you walk up to the average woman in the United States, there's some really nice women for the most part, but you do have a statistical chance of walking up on somebody that's going to talk crazy, whether she black, white, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't even matter. Middle Eastern, doesn't matter. You have a percentage because you live in a country of smart mouth women. I'm saying this again. You live in a country that grooms women to have a smart mouth. Since you live in that country, statistically, you have more of a chance of when you ask a woman, hey, how you doing? She gonna say something slick compared to when you use your passport and go to countries that don't have slick mouth women. That's just statistics. You have more of a chance of running across some chick in Atlanta that's gonna give you the neck compared to a country that don't do the neck. So embrace the fact that it happens. And when it happens, don't take it personal. Like, listen, I live in America. It is what it is. The last 3 chicks I talked to was real cool and very respectful. But the one I tried to holler at right here and the last one over there, those 2 got on my dang nerve. I live in America. We groom women like that. So let me step back. Just be willing to step back and just walk away, shake your head, whatever you got to do. Don't be cussing her out. Don't be F this, F no. Just take it for what it is. If she want to talk about you to her girlfriends, girl, look at this dude ask me to, because that's commonplace in the United States too. You ask a girl to get to know her and she'll look at her friend like, girl, you see this? Embrace it, bruh. In other words, don't say nothing else to her. Women love attention, so don't give her no more attention. No more. Well, F you, chick. No. Don't do that. Don't do none of that. You live in the United States. It is what it is. You date in the United States. It is what it is. Just be ready to be like, you know what? Let me take my attention over here. If you're sitting right next to her, give your attention to your drink. I don't care if she's laughing at you, girl. You see this? Don't take it personal. Number 1, use the law of ratio. You already told yourself that you're looking for 7 chicks up in here that you saw anyway. If one of the 7, I remember I just said 5 of them gonna say 5 or 4 are gonna say no anyway. So since 1 is gone, so you got 3 or 4 left to either reject you or accept you. So now you keep on going. Law of ratio says go to the next one, on to the next, on to the next. Don't take it personal. Next one said, next one is like somebody mentioned in the chat. There's always a new woman for you to be interested in. The Bible says this, for all you dudes that walk around thirsty. For all you dudes that walk around like there's never be another one like her. For all you dudes that go goo-goo and gaga for a woman and she rejected you and you like, oh man, I wanted to hit that too. The Bible says this, the eyes of a man are never full. There's always new opportunity and all new chance. The one that you think about it. The eyes of a man is never full. Didn't say the eyes of manhood or mankind. The eyes of a man is never full. You gonna always see somebody to replace her fine ass. You will always have somebody come along in 15 minutes that look better than her or got a better attitude than her. Don't take it personal. The eyes of a man is never full. My eyes are never full. I'm happy with Andrea. I love Andrea. I ain't out here creeping on Andrea. But I'm still a man. I still see out here like, they fine. If I were still single, not, man, I wish I was single. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I noticed that if I were single, The eyes of a man is never full. You can't marry away from beauty. You can't say, nah, I'm married. You can't date somebody. You can't love somebody enough to where the Bible says the eyes of a man, no matter if he got a boo or if he don't got a boo, his eyes will never be full. You will never see enough beauty. There is no such thing unless a man is going blind, old, with cataract. He can't see nothing. He like Bill Cosby, just walking around, can barely see out of one eye. And guess what he's seeing with that one eye? Bad, fine, attractive women. The eyes of a man is never full. You ain't gonna I'm faithful to my woman. Yes, you are. My wife is the woman of my life. I believe she is. But don't never tell me that your eyes are ever full. I do want some more coffee, baby. Thank you. I feel like Archer right now. For all you Archer fans. Oh, that's good. Thank you, baby. I love you. Eyes of a man is never full. Never. That's why when you guys come down here and we sit down in the bar in the mall, we can sit back and be men. Why? You already know my eyes, man. She's beautiful too. Look at that sex. But hey, you see the big dude with the fine one? Yeah, I see. She fine. What about this one over? You can do that. Why? Because the eyes of a man is never full. Pastor, first lady, been married for 30 years, love each other. If you don't think pastor ain't staying, I've sat in those seats up front with the pastor and the deacons and all of them. Yeah, I've sat in those seats many a Sunday. Believe you me, I've been the podium dude, the dude that do the opening prayer. That was me, the opening prayer guy, right? On the radio in Detroit. I got a view of everything that's fine in there. The eyes of a man ain't never full. Even if he's standing up there at the pulpit, he might be focusing on what God talking about, but he do notice Sister Teresa, old fine ass. I'll let Andre know you said hi, Stefano. What up, fam? I'm late today. What I missed? You missed a lot. You missed a lot. You're gonna have to watch the replay on this one. We 2.5 hours in. But yeah, guys. So do realize that all of this is part of acceptance and rejection. Realize when a woman rejects you, your eyes or your ability or your manhood, in other words, will take you to the next woman that will appreciate you. And that's here in South America as well. And don't forget what I mentioned. The reason why women, I'll let her know that you said what's up, Kings, as well. The reason why women are really upset with you guys and with us, that the reason why they're mad in the States, women can live without a lot of stuff. They can live without a lot of stuff. They can live without your money, your car. They can live without your house, your food. They can live without your strength, your mindset. They can live without a lot of stuff. But most women in the world cannot survive without your attention. You see women that don't get attention shrivel up. You see women actresses, their bodies they look old. They passed their primes, and they still would try to go on Instagram for male attention. You see grandmamas. Granddad died 10 years ago, but instead of remarrying or finding them a boyfriend like Florida Evans did, they will sit back and have no man and be Miss Independent. And I'm a grandma. I take care of my grandkids. I'm a grandma. But yet they still post booty butt cheeks on Facebook. They still want to show their legs on TikTok. Women need our attention. They'll say, we just get each other attention. Don't go for that bullshit. Women need our attention. They will accept each other's attention. And they really don't like each other's attention because most of it is they criticize each other. Women don't like each other. The only time women like each other when they come to talk about us. Men ain't right. You right, girl. Men ain't right. That's the only time you will ever see women come together with a kumbaya. As soon as they stop talking about us, women can't stand each other. They can't stand each other. Please. You'll find, that's why you said find women like Andrea or women like some of the ladies you got in your family that may have one or two friends, or their good friend is their sister or their cousin. Because at the end of the day, men can meet total strangers and be like, come on, let's go play some pool or let's go bowling. Women don't move like that. Women don't be like, let's go fishing together. Women they don't move like that. They don't trust easy. They don't trust other women. Why? Because they know other women are dirty. So they don't even accept the attention of other women. They kind of like tolerate the attention. When women say, I wear what I wear for me. I went to the gym for me. I got my body work done for me. I sit back and did this and did that for me. Bullshit. You did not do all that so you could look in the mirror all day and look at your body and say, look at this six pack right here. Look, you sexy mother. No. Women do what they do for themselves a huge amount. But a huge amount why they do what they do is so we can walk up to them and say, girl, your six pack look amazing. It's your little son. Thank you. They want that feeling of somebody know they live off our attention. If men took attention off the planet, women would die of lonely and broken hearts. That's why you got so many women. That's one of the reasons, just one of the reasons why you got so many women on mental pills and all type of medication to keep their mind right, because men are no longer paying attention. And as these men like myself and others continue to delete these heifers off of our TikTok pages, no longer follow. Yeah. You was fine last year, but right now, no longer follow. And you stop following them on Instagram and TikTok, man, it ain't even about the money that they losing. It's the fact that they losing your attention. Once men realize a man's attention is equivalent to a woman's coochie. Male attention is equivalent to, you know how we need that coochie, don't we? We can talk all we want. I don't want a woman. Talk whatever you want. We need that coochie. Flip that mirror over. Women need that attention. They need those compliments. They need those oohs and ahs. They will sit back and fuss and cuss. And I went to the store and these men were looking at me because I had my leggings on. I can't believe it. Why can't I dress like I want to dress? And we know, girl, you got that with them thick, you just got back from the gym and you got them little small cute ankles with brand new Reeboks on, breasts sticking out, and you got that little sweat stain from the gym going down your creasing down your back. You got good hair and it's curly, and you got it up in that big giant curly bun, and you didn't want attention. Who you think you lying to? Women need attention even if they lie about not. Your mama need attention. My mama, when she was alive, she needed attention. My sister gay. Her and her lover need attention. They both females. They need attention. Female pastors need attention. My wife, Andrea, need attention. All the ladies need attention. Thank you, babe. Andrea said, obviously. Oh, Jamon, Stefano, Kings and Dreams. All the fellas said hi.
Oh, I said all of them.
She said hi to all of you guys. Thank you, babe. All of them. I'm gonna bust your head with this one. Y'all ready? Oh, that's a new coffee. That is good. That's real good. Did you realize in some relationships, either when they were coming to an end and it was tempestuous, you didn't even recognize that she was willing to accept your attention, even if it was negative attention? If you are at home arguing with Tamika and giving Tamika your attention, that means you can't be down the street fucking the dog shit out of Keisha at the same time in that moment of time, correct? You with me on that one? There are women that are willing to accept your flowers, cards, and candy, attention. And if it all goes left, she's also willing to take your arguments, your fussing, and in some cases, sadly, even domestic violence. Because we men, you hit us one time, we fighting, and we ain't gonna be friends no more. Ain't no I see you tomorrow, I cook breakfast, I'm bringing lunch. If we fighting, ain't gonna be sharing no pizza tomorrow for lunch break. Women, on the other hand, some dudes, the domestic violence, them for 15 years, you like, so you done took 15 years of ass whoopings? Well, why attention? Remember, hey, okay, if domestic violence is not a form of violent, bad, harmful, I'm gonna say this again, harmful, but it's attention. Remember when we was young, especially those of you from the South, what did they used to say to women? Girl, you know if he hit you, he love you. Remember that one? Girl, he only hit you because he love you. Even when we was kids and we heard it, we used to be like, that sounds stupid, mama. Boy, stay out of grown folks' conversation. That sounds stupid. That sounds stupid. He only hit you because he love you? In other words, girl, stay, because that means he's paying attention to you. And some of y'all I fell for it. Negative attention. Some of y'all have failed for giving a woman negative attention instead of walking away. You will argue with her for 3 more years in a relationship you knew that was over. And you knew that relationship was over in 2017. Some of y'all still kicking it with chicks right now. And you giving her that all the negative. She don't care what type of attention you give her. She does not care. Women, that's why I say that coochie is equivalent to them. I mean, to us as attention is to them. There are women that will sit up there and do not care. Oh, you can have another woman. If you want me to, I will buy my own. Okay. In the Bible, you've heard me quote this before. The Bible says in the end of days, it doesn't say the end of days part, but I'm paraphrasing on that. One of the signs Jesus said in the last days, the days in which I'll be returning. That's what Jesus was talking about. You will see, I think it was 8 women. I'm going to put an 8. I think it was 7, but I think the number was actually 8. You will see 8 women go to one man and say, please take away my reproach by giving me your last name. 8 women. Because there's not enough men in the world. When women say that stupid shit, there's somebody for everybody. That does not exist. Mathematically, that doesn't make sense. Mathematically, if every black man married every black woman of marriage age in the United States, there will still be 2 million statistically single black women. There is no such thing as there's somebody for everybody. There's not enough bodies for everybody. There's not enough male figures in the States or in most countries to bring that statement to life. That's BS that women sell other women to make them feel good, girl. It's somebody for everybody, girl. You gonna find, or the few that think that because they got some simps, they like, I ain't got no problem with finding a man. No, you ain't got no problem with finding a simp. How do you know? Because if he was quality, he would have, and you was quality woman, he'd have took you off the market by now. And I don't just mean by marriage. Y'all would have been in a solidified, solid, good relationship. So quite obviously, you ain't with somebody that's deserving of solidified relationship, or you not a woman that's deserving of solidified relationship. So in other words, all these women that claim that they got a bunch of men that they can go holler at, or that's been hollering at them, line them up. Line them up. And usually the dudes, when we all look at them in the barbershop, we like, so this what you was fucking? This what you was bragging about? These 5 dudes? Girl, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, go on with that shit, girl. These are the dudes that you was fucking, and you bragging me about that they want to marry you? Girl, go on with that shit. There are women that have no problem with accepting your negative attention. These women said, 8 women goes to one man and said, please pay attention to us. Give us your last name. Take away our reproach. What reproach? Of being single and nobody's paying attention to us. Marry us. The Bible didn't say 8 women will come and compete for one man. He said 8 females gonna come to you, dog. Listen. We'll do this polygamy thing with no problem. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, yes, we will. Just take away our reproach. Let us have your attention and your last name. How do you know attention, Dre? Because in order for you to get to be with the women, you got to pay attention to them. If you're going to be with them in a long-term relationship, or you're going to be with them in a marriage and give them your last name, you got to be paying attention to them. Attention is all what social media is. People paying attention to people. So even when it comes to attention, women are so addicted to attention, you can give them flowers, cards, candy, money, or you can give them ass whoopings. You can give them arguments. You can give them cheating on them. And a lot of women ain't going nowhere. Because they be damned if you give your attention to another female. It's some female right now that some of you guys done broke our heart a couple months ago. She crying. Why? Because you ain't paying attention to her no more. You ain't answering no more calls. That's attention. You ain't coming by the house no more. That's attention. You ain't giving her that good no more. That's attention. You ain't trying to bring her no gifts no more. That's attention. You ain't calling her for her birthday no more. That's attention. She crying because ain't nobody paying attention. He said attention is not intention. That's absolutely correct. So guys, we've been on here like almost 3 hours. Shout out to you guys for being here with your boy. Remember, we're gonna do a quick recap. Remember how women treat you and talk to you in the United States. To just give you a heads up for you guys that are going to new countries. That does not mean, shout out to Beach. Beach. we about to wrap up in like 9 minutes, bro. But remember, as I was saying when we first started, this is very important because some of you guys feel hesitant with approaching women in other countries because you had to be hesitant or crafty with your words in the United States. If she say this, I'll say that. So you got You ain't got to do that shit in Colombia. Bruh, I'm telling you, all you dudes that have been to Colombia, y'all already see. When I say stuff, the comment section is open for y'all to call me. That's BS, Dre. I'm not one of them dudes. I need you to agree with me. Hey, call my BS in the comment section. Dre lying. You don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Dre, super chat. Here you go, a super chat to tell you lying. In most countries, women ain't talking to you greasy if they ain't interested. They have a subtle, respectful way of letting you know I'm not interested, because they respect you as a person, because they don't know you to disrespect you. And they respect your manhood. In other words, listen, I ain't gonna talk crazy to this dude. I don't know how crazy he is. American women don't think about that. They just walk off into the traffic of manhood. So you just gonna walk off into the middle of the street of manhood. You don't know what type of man gonna knock you down like a car coming down the street. So you just gonna walk right off into the traffic, huh? So you only five foot something, and you just want to talk crazy to men. And soon you step off that curb, and the wrong man come flying around that corner like a GTO, bam, and you end up landing somewhere. And now you want to look crazy at all men in the United States. Oh my God, police officer, come arrest him. Why? I was talking shit and he hit me. You ain't got to go through none of that mess, man, in other countries, bro. That's probably the number one reason why I stopped hollering at chicks in the United States. There are a lot of good chicks in the States, bro. A lot of good women. But the gamble of trying to find out who was good and who wasn't, trying to find that golden needle in a barn full of rusty needles, fuck that. It's not worth it. Drake keeping it 100. Yeah. Shout out my man QB in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel, man. Really good information, especially coming out of Mexico. For all you dudes that's traveling to Mexico, man, y'all better hit that man up, because he gives the footage and the info. Thank you very much for the super chat, brother. Make sure you guys subscribe. Next week, I'm trying to set up an interview, an exclusive safety interview with my man, DC Rob. Now, y'all know I'm always talking about, hey, y'all keep messing up, y'all gonna end up on DC Rob or Razor Ray's channel. I'm setting up a video and an interview with DC Rob. He's right now in Central America right now. I think Guatemala. So I'm gonna set that up with him. And so next Friday, that's what I'm trying to get set up for all of us next week. Good brother, really good brother. And he actually dropped a video that I think Kings and Dreams dropped into. I think it was Kings and Dreams who dropped this video in our travel group, in our YouTube group. And I sent it over to DC Rob. And it was about an American person who in Bayo, which is a small area of Medellin, got shot in the face. So if you want to see the latest DC Rob video, I think it was Kings and Dream. One of you guys put off in there. It could have been it was Los. Los dropped the video. And it would come to find out DC Rob did his homework and found out that it was in Bayo and Medellin. A foreigner got shot in the face. This would happen. Hard head, make a soft ass. He walking his ass down the street in Bayo. First of all, that's one of the most dangerous areas in South America. Right outside of Medellin, just walking. Got his gold chain just to swing it. Just a glistening in the night air. Just the moon is coming down and hitting his chest. Moonlight, the street lights, everything that's got to do with light is bouncing off that damn gold chain. There's just a jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby, as he's walking. Dudes on motorcycles riding by, minding their business. Like we always say, don't give papaya. And this dude gave papaya. And they turned around and they followed him. And they rode, and I didn't realize this, they rode their motorcycles ahead to where he was heading to. Let him walk by and go into the club. And that's when the camera came on. We see the footage of when he goes into the indoor-outdoor club. You don't know that they had been following. DC Rob and the people that he works with in Medellin gave him the full police report of what took place. And the dude was walking down the street, foreigner, with his chain just a swinging. And the bandits turned their motorcycle around. As soon as he went off in the club, and they rolled up right to the next to the club where he was and waited. And as soon as he got close enough, like a spider waiting for a fly to come, as soon as he hit that spider web, they jumped off. The dude jumped off the bike, put that gun to his face. Dude probably didn't know enough Spanish to say what the hell is going on. Dude, I ain't never seen this one. This is the first time I ever saw this. To see bandits just take their gun, blah, shoot a warning shot up in the air in a crowd of people. Blah. My man still hadn't come off that gold chain. Bow. They just got on their bikes and took off. Didn't even get the chain. Yeah, Los dropped it. Yep. Thanks, Profe. Yeah, Los dropped it. Dropped the video. Shout out to Los. So that was the full scale scenario. So the latest video that DC Rob did was that scenario. Guys, in South America, 90% of the stuff that you need to get pussy wet in the United States does not make pussy wet in South America. The dude is fighting for the life of his eye. He might be walking around with a patch on for the rest of his life. All he had to do was not be a smart ass, and this is the funny part. We don't even know if the chain was even thick, thin, or even real. You fighting for your eye in South America. Fortunately, they got really good hospitals down here. But you are still fighting for the survival of your eye over a freaking chain that you should not have even brought into the country. All you dudes that's trying to be fly, for fucking who? For who? If you put if somebody said, okay, 1, 2, 3, go, and had a timer on how fast you can get the coochie, you ain't gonna get the coochie no faster with your Fendi shirt or your whatever. You ain't gonna get the coochie no faster with your Chanel this or your Fendi that or your Gucci this or your Versace that. The timer is not gonna go any faster. This ain't the NFL Combine to where time he got the coochie 15 minutes faster than if he would have got it without a Versace on. If you was gonna get the coochie, you was gonna get it anyway. If you ain't gonna get it, you wasn't gonna get it. And your shirt and your shoes and your gold chains are not gonna get you the coochie no faster. And I'm gonna tell you guys, you need to start telling your boys you travel with, because here's what's gonna happen. Y'all think it's funny. I already predicted the fact that dudes gonna start getting shot and killed. And I said this in 2017. Here's my next prediction. All you dudes that don't say nothing to your dudes, you're gonna be a casualty. All you dudes that mess with simps and mess with thirsty dudes on your trips, and you mess with dudes, and that's been your partner since y'all was 3 years old, but he's a simp, and he a flashy dude. He got to show off for everything. He got to have the flyers this and the flyers that and the coolest this and the coolest that. Don't worry. He ain't going to get hit with that bullet. It's going to be one of y'all asses getting popped in the ass with a stray. Mark my words. Mark my words. Y'all ain't going to learn, not until y'all get popped because of something you did, but because you were just standing there minding your own freaking business. But you brought a simp down here that was so insecure that he had to have the flashy shit on. And you ain't realizing you standing next to this flashy mother. And you think it's all innocent because that's how he dressed in the States, or that's how no. Nigga, you hang with me, you blanding that shit down. If you wearing a Fendi shirt with me, it's gonna be the first black Fendi shirt that they got. You wearing MCM where the logo is that big. You gonna wear a Nike with one little small swoop, looking like you a college football coach with a polo on. That's how you gonna be with me, because that's how I'm with you. No. Y'all ain't gonna learn. Sometimes some of you dudes diversify yourself to become the best you. Absolutely correct. Thank you very much for the super chat, brother. I'm 313 boys at it again. Diversify yourself. I'm telling you guys. And I see dudes come down here, dudes that just hang out on vacation, and they just dress regular polo shirt or regular t-shirt, and they be fucking just as fast as you dudes with them fancy ass LeBrons on. You put a time on them. Go. Boom. He got the pussy in 13 hours, 25 minutes. A new record. And all he had was a t-shirt on or a polo shirt or a button down. Here you come getting your happy ass off the plane, walking like you John Travolta in this motherfucker. You just cool as hell. You a cool motherfucker walking off the plane. You got glittery rings on and shit. You smelling like Baccarat 540 and yeah, your scent trail is just leaving them like Pepe Le Pew. You smelling so good. If you some of you dudes, if you could wear a mink hat, if it wasn't so hot, you'd be wearing a mink hat down this motherfucker. Like the big Russian mink hats. You be walking through this motherfucker with a mink hat on and a t-shirt. Cause you ain't used to anybody paying you attention. You so used to always in the States, gotta go the extra mile to get chicks' attention. You can't just have a convertible. You gotta have the convertible. You can't wear cologne. You gotta wear the cologne. You can't just have a regular shirt on, living a regular day. The white tee days are over in the States. You can't just pull a white tee these days. You gotta have a white tee and it got Kanye logo in the back of it. You can't wear no regular jeans. You gotta have a special made pair of jeans. And your shoes need to be whatever year or month that came out. And so you so used to have to do that just to get a piece of a female's attention and a piece of coochie. And so now you bring your happy ass to South America and you think that that's how I got to do it. Yeah, this what I do. I ain't changing for nobody. I wear shorts in South America when they done already told me that don't nobody mess with nobody in shorts outside of Cartagena. But I'm in Medellin. I'ma still wear my shorts. I'ma still wear my sandals with the socks on, my LeBron sandals. You can't tell me nothing. Wear what you want, bruh. Do what you want. But I bet one thing, I won't be standing next to your ass when they rob you with your flashy watch on. And I got a nice watch collection. Really nice watch collection. This in Invictus right here. I love my Invictus watches. I love this band, this powder blue band. But here's the kicker. I got a truck to get in and out of. I'm maybe outside, walking from point A to point B, because I usually got somebody's gonna watch my vehicle. So I literally park like right in front of point A. So my point A to point B move is like 15 seconds, 2 minutes for us to walk into a club, if that. But before I had my own vehicle, hell no, I wouldn't do. No, wouldn't wear no watches. In other words, I can get in and out of a location without being noticed too much. But not y'all John Travolta walking motherfucker. Y'all got a Versace shirt on with a big V. Nothing but a big ass V right here. Y'all got the Chanel, just the C's are crossing each other. And Fendi got 900 F's. Just number F's all going all over you. You just showboating for people that don't even know what the hell you got. That's the part that get me the most. Other than us foreigners, most people don't even know what the hell you wearing anyway. You ain't gonna get the coochie no faster. Check. Don't nobody know what the hell you wearing. Check. You got on Nikes in Adidas country. Check. What the hell wrong with you? Why y'all think I always say, hey, get a clone. Bring a clone with you. A clone of your expensive cologne. The clone is $25. The expensive one is $200. Why the you want to bring a $250 bottle of cologne of the Creed Aventus when you can get the Club de Nuit, which is the version of the Creed Aventus-ish, for $25. For $25. $25. The Club de Nuit Intense. You could be as close to Creed Aventus as possible. There is no such thing as 1,000% perfect clone, but this is considered like 98, 95% the same Creed formula for $25 instead of bringing your Creed down here, which is worth $425, $375, $310. Why? Colombians don't know the difference between the Club de Nuit and the Creed Aventus. All she knows is that you smell hella good and she want to suck your dick. Man, y'all doing the bass backwards, bro. Y'all doing the bass backwards. I'm telling you. Do not be coming down here being fly. Sometimes I be seeing y'all walk out to Airbnb. I'm fly in the mother. I'm like, who the fuck you being fly for? Y'all see me, I be in a button-down shirt. And my mind is fly. Y'all see me when I walk up in the club, y'all be like, Andre always walking up in the club like he owned that motherfucker. He be kissing waitresses on the cheeks and shit and be saying hi to everybody, waving hands and shaking hands and shit in a button-down shirt. And here you go with your logos all over the place. You got the Gucci stripes and all that shit. What for? Who are you impressing? Do not tell me you coming down here impressing the chicks, because they don't know what the fuck you got on. And it ain't gonna get the coochie no faster. Who you trying to impress? You trying to prove the fact that you ain't got no low self-esteem. So you trying to like, this how I dress, okay? Nigga, you won't be getting in my truck dressed like that. Man, bro, we got to get it together, fellas. We really do. But the first thing is just embrace that there's two different type of rejections that take place in different countries, and how they treat you in the United States, it will not treat you like that in other countries. That's why it's so important to get you a passport and see the rest of the world. $5 million is all you need. That's right. That's it, man. So I'm going out tonight. Casual day. Yeah, casual. The flanker. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm right. He said, I put on the flanker tonight. I ain't mad at you. No sandals, no. Yeah, that's right, Kings. No sandals. Beach Materials, shout out to you for the super chat, brother. He says, what is the natural form of protection in Colombia? Example, U.S. Second Amendment. They don't have that. In Colombia, this is the protection. You mess around with the wrong one, they will pull a machete out and chop your ass and leave your ass. I'm talking about these are professional chop you up mother. You ain't gonna see too much mace. You gonna get cut. You gonna get cut. They gonna put a start line stripe right across your neck, and they will chop you up like this, that fast, boy. There's one thing I do know. They sell machetes on the streets, bruh. Let's put it like this. Your boy, I can have in this house at least 9 machetes, easy. Easy. Any day that I would sit back and say, you know what? I feel like having some machetes. I could walk up in this mother brand new sharp razor, like surgery sharp machetes. But I do like what Kings of Dreams said, the biggest form of protection, just like EMB said, street smarts, that's your biggest form of protection. They'll be having your ass in spots that you ain't got no business going. Awareness, know around you. Even though I live here, if I'm out at night, Andrea gets worried. When I walk in from the, like if I want to go to the gym at night, dudes, I'm East Side Detroit. I still look around. I still count shadows. You cast 3 shadows. You cast 1 dark shadow. You cast a lighter shadow, and you cast a real transparent shadow. If I see more than 3 shadows, and as you walking, your shadows shift and they move around. If I see more than 3 shadows, I'm looking behind me like, what the fuck? If I see somebody walking too close behind me, I don't give a fuck if it's a female 5'1". I stop. And I'll let them walk ahead. I don't know if she's a setup chick. I'll let that person walk ahead to let them know, like, don't walk behind me. I'm still East Side Detroit. Now, I'm not saying anything's about to happen. 9 times out of 10, this neighborhood don't nothing happen in this neighborhood. Us side of Cali, there's always some stuff popping off. But over here, don't nothing happen. But I'm not about to pretend like can't nothing happen. Now, I'm not saying that I walk around paranoid, I'm scared, but I'm still aware of my surroundings. You can live, listen, how many times we didn't watch these reality shows on the investigation network where it was multi-rich people, mega rich people killing each other? Every time you turn around, it's American greed. Catherine was married to Timothy for 15 years. Everybody thought they were a happy couple until one day Catherine came up missing. Timothy said the last time he saw her, she had gone off to work. American greed. Find out that Catherine, who was the heiress of, and her father owned, Timothy buried her under the kitchen table. American greed. So stuff can happen in the places where people got money. That doesn't necessarily mean that nothing can happen. So just like Kings of Dreams and EMB said, mind your business. That's another thing. Mind your own business. Keep it pushing. That ain't none of your business. Mind your business is a safety tool. You don't need a weapon to mind your business. You don't need no weapon. All you got to do is keep it stepping. That's an easy tool to use. Keep it stepping. He said also usually robbers will be on bikes and scooters with dual riders, males. Yes. Preach. I'm always alert when I see 2 dudes on a bike. I don't care if it's in the daytime, but especially at night if I'm walking from the gym. Like I said, I don't have any records since I've been here of really any incidences happening over here. One time, a couple months ago, somebody tried to break into somebody's house early in the morning, right down the block from us. They beat the brakes off that person. They beat that boy so bad he was calling for the police. You don't come out here and do that in that neighborhood. Don't come over here breaking in houses over here. They beat that boy so bad, they just left him alive to go tell the tale to all the rest of his friends. You don't come on in zone strata 5, try to do what you do in zone 2. You don't come to zone 5 and play that. That's the only thing that's happened over here in the 5 years that I've lived here. 4 years that we've lived here. Yeah. But I still walk around like I got some sense. Yeah. Anything can happen anywhere. And that's in any country. But yeah. He said someone robbed an apartment in the building I was living in Parada. In broad daylight. Yeah, somebody tried. That was over here. Dude tried to break. They was doing the daytime too. Tried to break into my apartment. Man, they tried to break his motherfucking neck. You know, they do that street justice down here, man. Man, they are heavy into street justice in South America. Police will stand there and watch you get stomped by total strangers. He said, Mr. Really Dope, I like that name, man. He said, you think being in an environment where self-awareness is mandatory, you would think, right, brother? You would think brothers would move accordingly no matter where they go. Yeah, you would think that, right? They don't. They let their guards down. We think just because I was raised in the hood, I got everything. Can't nobody tell me. Okay, all right. That's why my man got shot in the face for a gold chain. That you got shot in the face and lost your eye over a gold chain. You saved your money up. Just think about it. He saved his money up. Got a flight ticket. Excited. He's going to Medellin, Colombia. He's walking down the street. Foreigner in Bayo. Soon as DC Rob told me, he said it was in Bayo. I said, wait a minute, Bayo? I don't know what. I think I'm tough mindset y'all got, but being a foreigner in Bayo is being a local in Bayo is bad news. Being a foreigner, I got partners like I hang in Bayo. Yeah, you the one that was sniffing that little. So I could see how you just didn't care. But most foreigners, we ain't got no business in Bayo. None. That's right outside of Medellin. You ain't got no business in that area. That's where Colombians don't even mess with. Unless you from there, that's like a whole city. That's if it were a project Southside Chicago, that's what Bayo is. I've been to Bayo and it wasn't that bad for me. Yeah, okay. Okay. Walking down the street with a gold chain swinging in Southside Chicago. He did all that to get shot in the freaking face. Save your money, get a flight. It's all the Medellin he could have hung out in. He want to go to Bayo. Walking down the street and get shot in the face. Yeah, those scooter boys, man. Sad, real sad. Bejo? Okay, Bejo, thank you. Bejo. Yeah. Not a good space. Not a good place. He said, yeah, that's zone 1, zone 2. That's bad. Yeah, reach out to Kings of Dreams for that consultation. If you guys going to Medellin, you had no business not reaching out. And you never been there, make sure you guys reach out to Kings of Dreams, man. Go to his channel, get the email, man. Reach out to the brother, get that consultation. Hey, by the way, I just want to give a testimony of a testimony. A brother that just came down here yesterday. went to the he went and watched the basketball game with us, had a great time. He's heading back to Medellin. He said he did a consultation with Kings and Dreams. Kings and Dreams introduced him to his people down there, some local guys. He said, I had a really, I just wanted to give you that shout out. I just remembered, Jay, he just told me about it yesterday while we were watching the basketball game at Hooters. He said, I had a really good time. I felt safe with Kings and Dreams people. He said, man, I was so glad I reached out to him and I was able to talk with him. So shout out to you, man, in regards to that brother. Yep. That's exactly what he said. He brought your name up and everything. He was like, man, he had his people. He said his people took me. He said, his people took me to some parts that I wasn't sure about. He said, then they took me to some parts I was sure about. He said, but I felt safe no matter where we went to. He said, so shout out to him. Oh, yeah. That was a good testimony, man. Cool dude, man. The brother is an attorney in the States. And he was just telling me about it. He said, so he's heading back to Medellin tonight because your people made him comfortable, made him feel comfortable, man. So even if you want some connections down there, make sure you guys reach out to Kings and Dreams. All right, guys, I'm up out of here. I'm going to finish my coffee, relaxing with Andrea. He said, if you see two men on a motorcycle, yeah, we talked about that earlier too, on the motorcycle riding down the street, watch your back. Yes, sir. My Cali friends taught me. Yes, sir. I do that a lot, man. I'll sit back and if I see, I'm so, man, alert with that. If I see two people on a bike and I can't verify yet for a second if that's a female on the back, I'll wait for a second. I'll slow down my walking and I'll wait just to verify. If it's late at night, to verify, okay, that's a chick on this. Okay, cool, I'm good. Because most of the time, women ain't into, you know, I'm gonna pull this out on this dude and do that's some stateside stuff. I haven't seen too many stories in South America where a woman was on the back of the bike and acted a fool. Oh yeah, Kings. Yeah, yes sir. Good. Yeah. I'll sit back and I'll slow down and I'll look. And if I see, you know, because you know a lot of times guys are picking up their girlfriends or their moms for work. But if I see some short Colombian dude and his wife or girlfriend is short too, so they both look like the same height. So I don't know if that's a girl or a guy on the back part. So I kind of like wait and I'm like, okay, that's a girl. Okay, I'm cool. Yeah, women aren't going to do anything other than look out at worst. Yes, that's true. I haven't heard of any incidents as far as me being here of a woman jumping off a bike and she being, you know, part of. I saw somebody doing a movie skit in Medellin, and it had the girl jumping off, attacking a gang, but they were all actors. But yeah, girls usually are the setups or the lookout. They're either setting you up or they're either the lookout. Yep. All right, guys, I'm up out of here. Appreciate you guys being with me this long. Thank you guys for all the super chats. Let me make sure I hit everybody. Yep, looks like I got air. Did I get everybody? Yeah, I got everybody. Shout out to all you guys for the super chats. Appreciate you guys. I'm about to chill, relax with wifey, enjoy a relaxed evening. Your boy is tired. I'm up out of here. Once again, it's boy Andre. It's your boy Andre. Love crossing borders. Make sure you guys that have subscribe to Mostly Money TV as well. And we are out of here. See you guys this Sunday with Andre.